Gamers. Mic check. Mike, who's Mike? I don't fucking care, baby. Woo! Okay, there we go. That should be good. And Baba Booey. What's up, y'all? Hopefully you can see and hear me. My like stream preview is really small right now. But hey, welcome back. Our time on Wednesday was cut short, unfortunately. Let me move this chat up so I can see. Yeah, pardon the interruption. I'm Murph Turn 2. I didn't really know what to name the stream, and I was like, we were technically interrupted on Wednesday. We were planning on doing some more. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but we did have a good run in the 3 races we ran on Wednesday, for those of you who might have missed it. We won at New Hampshire, we finished 3rd at Road America, and we won at Michigan because, for some stupid reason, we got handed this win. All the freaking cars, other than like the top 5, and everybody basically pit with 1 to go for some reason. So we were going to probably finish, I don't remember, probably like 5th or something like that, and they just gave us the win because all the AI just pitted with 1 to go. Because they didn't pit at the end of stage 2. The AI have given me multiple wins because their pit strategy, the pit strategy IQ is that of a goldfish. They make some really stupid decisions, which I appreciate because it's given me multiple wins this season, but it's starting to get to the point where I feel like it's unfair that I have a brain and know, like, oh, end of stage 2, I'm not liking the way the car's handling, I'm going to pit for tires. The AI are like, we're just going to try to make it, guys, and then with 1 to go, no, we need to pit. And it's like, okay, I didn't deserve to win Michigan, but we did, because the AI are stupid. But anyways, that's what happened. Today we're going to be doing at least 5 races. I'm probably going to put up a poll actually for you guys. Also, I was finally able to get my gifted memberships for the month to work. So if you're one of the 10 who got some gifted memberships for free, you're welcome, I suppose. But thank you for that. So my thought is today, because of course Wednesday was weird. I had my whole car issue thing for those of you who weren't here. My car was broken, it wouldn't start, and I had to call a mechanic, so I couldn't really start stream until I got that all sorted. And then I got it sorted, and was like, oh, some late night Heat 4, why not? And then about an hour and a half in, my roommate's like, hey, we have people coming over at 8. We're going to like hang out, watch the end of the Mariners, play freaking... we're going to like play some poker, we're going to also like boot up the Wii, and I was like, shit, I would have... like to have known that sooner. I mean, I had a lot of fun, but I was like, shit, like I gotta end stream, so I don't seem like a dick, because it's one of the last time we have like a big group of people coming together, because a lot of us are moving out here in not too much time. So I apologize for the chaos that was Wednesday, but I had a really fun time, even though it was a short stream. I hope to bring that fun times into today. That is true, Randall, but you think it would make them pit more, you know? I don't know. We'll fine-tune it. But that was Wednesday, for those of you who missed it. Tell people what happened in the stream. Duddlebug, you can use your ears, buddy, and listen, because that's exactly what I've been doing. I mean, you might have just came here, but that's precisely what just happened. There's this handy-dandy back arrow key, or double-tap the left side of your phone, and you can get all that. Yeah. You have AI pit dumbasses, precisely, Jimmy, precisely. But yeah, a couple housekeeping things for me. Like I mentioned, I'm moving out soon. Or, Commander of the 20 gifted, okay. Making my 10 gifted seem like nothing. Chill out, buddy.
I'm Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, those popped up. When I did mine, the things didn't pop up. Maybe I did it because I did it before stream started. If you got one of the gifted memberships from Commander, be sure to say thank you.
I'm Jimmy Johnson.
Well, now I gotta like... I mean, I can still yap over it. It's not too loud, right? I hope not. We'll see if anyone's epic.
I'm Jimmy Johnson.
But yeah, Old Tech and Michael Bertz, all the mods are getting them finally. Need for Speed did. I don't think Jacob got one, sadly. That's unfortunate. But basically, my last stream I have planned for at least a while will be next Sunday, which is Jimmy Hawk always gets screwed with these memberships, dude, I swear. Will be
I'm Jimmy Johnson.
will be next Sunday, It'll probably be like a late night stream, and it'll be really chill because basically after next week, I have no idea when I will be back. I have no idea where I will be. I'm still working on that. I will be moving out of this apartment, hoping to find a new place somewhere, hoping to find a job somewhere. So the future of the channel in that regard after the next couple of weeks is completely up in the air. And given that it's not been very successful, and I can't really rely on it, I probably will have to not prioritize it. But my hope is to have a place, have a situation with you all, in which I can just stream whenever I can. And of course, when NASCAR 25 comes out, do a lot of stuff with that. I would also love to get a Switch 2 at some point. I don't have the money for it, but I would love to play some Mario Kart World. I don't know, maybe I can convince some family members as a graduation gift or something. Take a picture and green screen this as your background. I mean, hopefully my new place will have better lighting than whatever this. Oh, there's an epic one. There's an epic one. But yeah, let's kind of I blanked on the word, but let's go ahead and switch gears, as you say, to Jimmy Johnson Boom Confetti. To today, we have 2 more races before the playoffs. We are at 10 wins, which is remarkable. We're at 10 wins, also 6 stage wins, so we are sitting pretty for what will be the round of 16 in terms of the bonus points. Busch, Hamlin, and Elliott all have 2 wins. Hamlin gave away a free win at Michigan because they all pitted for some reason, like I mentioned. Keselowski, Blaney, Larson, Clint Boyer, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Almirola, Austin Dillon, and Matt DiBenedetto all have 1 win. So 12 drivers in on wins, and there's currently 4 drivers in on points. That being Carl Edwards, Martin Truex, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano. Kevin Harvick is only about 15 points back of Logano. Eric Jones is 48 points back. So those are the only 2 that technically, mathematically speaking, can still make it in on points. Jones will need some phenomenal runs and some bad luck for a guy like Joey Logano. And of course, anyone who grabs a win at Indianapolis or Richmond can get their way in. And I'm at DiBenedetto. We need a DiBenedetto update. He's 26th in points, and he has clinched a spot in the playoffs. He will stay within the top 30 in points. He's currently 26th, and he has like almost a 100-point buffer to 30th. So he will be more than fine when it comes to making the playoffs. So ignore the fact that Ryan Newman's in the 19 for some reason. We are also looking to clinch the regular season championship, which we should. But Kyle Busch has been really, really good this season in terms of always running well. So that's why he's only 53 points back, despite us having 8 more wins than him. But to be fair, he has more stage wins than us. Or actually, he has the same amount of stage wins. But that's the plan for today. Then we'll do the round of 16, which is Darlington, Watkins Glen, and Bristol. And my thing I was gonna put up for you guys is I could start the round of 12, and then when we do next week, we could just do a longer championship race, barring we make the championship, which we better. But that could be a good way of balancing it, because I'm feeling today might be a little too short, and then like next week might be short. I don't know. Should I put up a poll? Would you guys want me to put up a poll just to vote on that? I'll do it. Let's see. This. I mean, I don't know what to name this / next week. Y'all can just vote on it, even if it's going to be horribly worded. I don't care. Let me move this up a smidge. There we go. There we go. Okay, this week, next week, run extra races, longer. Oh shoot, couple extra. More races today, longer champ. Same races today, more next week. Okay, that's like, I can barely word it, but just vote on it. Vote on the thing. And yeah, if we do if we hit 69 likes today, we will just run 5 races. So if by the time we're done with 5 races, we're at 69 likes, I will drop all I'm doing and we will run a 100% race at Jefferson. Because y'all love Jefferson for some reason. Okay. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get this thing going, huh? We got 2 more races in the regular season, and we'll be doing both these in competition mode because I want to get some more data, as weird as it sounds. I want to get a little more info on how bad competition mode is, because we ran Michigan in competition mode. Because if it seems reasonable for a variety of tracks, we'll probably just run all of it. We'll probably do the entirety of it on competition mode for Heat 5. Otherwise, we'll do what I planned, which is races we won we'll do on competition mode, races we didn't win we won't. So we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. I'll probably also do a vote for that when we eventually get to Heat 5, which is going to be a while. Just a heads up, there's going to be a long break. I don't know how long it is. But let's get things going today with a crown jewel event. The Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard, powered by the Florida Georgia Line. September 6, 2019. Perfectly normal race name. Alright, we're going to just go ahead and send this thing. Try to see where we can end up. My goal today, though, I will say, like, obviously we want to make the round of 12. That's, like, the minimum goal. I want to win Darlington. We have ran horribly at Darlington every time through the Barb Dwyer saga. I was looking at the stats. We finished 40th twice. We finished, like, 33rd once, and I think our best finish was last year. We finished 13th. So we have not even gotten a top 10 at Darlington yet. And we've been fast. So my hope is that maybe, just maybe, given how well this season has been for us, ouch, I say as I grab the wall, save it. My hope is that, did I do wait, I don't think I did competition mode, did I? Hold up. Sorry, I said I was going to race competition mode. I don't think I actually pressed the button for it. There we go. But yeah, that's about all going on with me for now. Like I said, I unfortunately will be every driver is their marginally worst track. True, but like the thing that's been frustrating about Darlington is I feel like we've been a little bit better. I don't actually know if I did do competition mode before. I might be going crazy. Listen, I've been grinding out finals. Competition mode makes it harder. The AI typically are there's long yes, that'll bug. Correct. Good observational skills. Yeah, I will be unable to stream because I have this thing called life. In life, there's roadblocks. So true, you know. So I won't, and I gotta kind of get some life shit figured out. Like a job and all that stuff, because this is not my job. There's some people who always be like commenting, acting as if like this is my career, and I'm like, brother, I don't even have 3,000 subscribers. I literally, it would be moronic if I were to treat this as if this is my career. All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't really remember much of the Indy Oval in the Heat games, so that was not a good corner. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, we're gonna run competition mode these next two races just to kind of get a good picture of how it's gonna be like. We'll go back to just normal 105 for the playoffs, but if we win a race and clinch it, I'll kind of use. I'm wanting to use this as like a reference point because I always remember competition mode being like substantially harder than 105. Ow, jeez. Okay, this car is way too tight. It's gonna be a horrible qualifying lap, but oh well. It's just qualifying, right? But yeah, as I was saying, like competition mode, I remember being a lot harder. But Michigan, we were running just as fast as we had been previously, and then of course, kind of got gifted the win. All right, where does that put us? Probably 30th, 22nd. Really? Oh, the field's probably really spread out. That's why. Yeah, they are. Qualifying in this game is bad the way it functions. Kyle Larson is on the pole. And we'll start 22nd. I'm going to loosen it up just a tad, and we'll see how this thing goes. So 2 spots for the playoffs up for grabs. We're really going to be paying attention to Harvick versus Logano. Jones still technically in the mix as well.
We're going green. Are you ready now?
Take some wedgie out. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised we're starting P22. If I wouldn't hit the wall, we were starting top 15 probably. But just bigger tracks, the AI qualifying times are so spread out in this game for like no good reason. I don't know what they do for qualifying times, but it doesn't make any sense. Alrighty. Indianapolis, we won this race in 2015. Haven't done a whole lot at this track since, but, you know, there's a little slide there. I genuinely think if we have a good run at Darlington, we could sweep the round of 12. Dive it into turn 3 here. Ooh, little wiggle. This car is like loose in the completely wrong way, but that's just how the heat games work. You loosen up the car and it's like the back end that just feels a little uncontrollable rather than the car actually turning like it should. We'll see if the AI pits, man. As Logano to the lead, that is a huge implications in the points battle. We could see Harvick miss the playoffs, potentially. I mean, he had a good run at New Hampshire, but we were able to get by him. And speaking of getting by him, we're starting to work our way up towards the front already here. We have like a streak of, I want to say it's about 13 races now of top 10 finishes. And of that span, we've only had one finish outside the top 5, which was Dover. So we've been on like an insane generational run. We're just going to drive right by some of these guys. And I overshot the corner. What is Kurt Busch doing? He's in the wall. I completely botched the corner. You think after running the Indianapolis 500, I would be a little more comfortable here, but you know, can't win them all. But Joey Logano leading this race is huge. This could be, yeah, if I miss the Final Four, bro, it'd be brutal. Arca's at Michigan. Oh, Arca's racing. Cool. Good for them. I'll be honest, I don't. With NASCAR, because like I really like follow the Cup Series. I've tried to follow the other series, I just don't. Part of that's because the Truck Series broadcast makes me want to cut off my ears, and gouge my eyes out. And Arca's racing is bad. Like there's a lot of people who just like are really not good at what they do in Arca. But honestly, the coverage of Arca isn't too bad. And like I'll watch like when Cletus ran, I watched because like, oh, I have someone to follow, you know. So, I don't know. Alright, remember, we're still fighting for that regular season championship. I mean, we just have to basically put together an okay run. But I see Kyle Busch up there. I think he's in the blue car. I think in line for a stage point or 2. Because he's just been... Kyle Busch has been unreal, consistency-wise. I mean, I'm excited to kind of compile the stats at the end of this. Okay, Clint, hi. To kind of get a propaganda of kind of where everyone's at performance-wise, because obviously we have 10 wins, but drivers like Kyle Busch, drivers like Chase Elliott have been really good this season. It's just we've been getting to victory lane a lot more than they have. But remember, Kyle Busch, your defending series champion, so he's putting up a good fight so far this season. As we're gonna, I don't think we have a shot. We got a lot of race left actually. I was gonna say, like, I don't really know if we have a shot at some stage points, but we'll try it. We get a massive run. Draft effect high, man, makes these bigger tracks so much more fun. Yeah, also, yeah, next weekend will be Mexico City. I don't know what time the race is at. Because my plan for next Sunday, so not as in like a couple days from now, but next Sunday, that'll be my last stream for a while. I don't know what we're going to do yet. Also, it'll probably be at a weird time because I have to basically cancel my internet plan and then the following day. Alright, not loving the way this car is handling right now, but that's alright. Let's give Boyer a push here. Okay, don't throw on the... Clint, stop throwing on the brakes, brother. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm giving you a big push, so what are you going to do? You're going to just throw on the brakes? That makes sense. Yeah, I'm feeling this car is going to get a little crappy before the end of this thing. Boy. Okay, you're going to block me, Eric? You Stuart Haas guys are pissing me off right now. But yeah, shout out for anyone who's here. Real ones know the Jim story I had. Not G-Y-M, but J-I-M. Like, as in, like, a person named Jim. Jim was a real one. I'm still scared of Jim, because he's just... I have a feeling Jim has killed in his life. So,
5 laps to go.
all right, here we go.
Careful, still there. You're all clear up top.
All right. But Logano
Gotta
looking for a
contact against
stage
that
win and more importantly 10 points. '22 is the first time you watch all the races. I mean, I've been kind of up and down. I watched a lot as a kid. I didn't really watch a lot of like the late. I didn't from like 2012 to 2015. I didn't really watch much. It was like from what I can remember at least. But then 2016, I went to my first ever like in-person race, and that kind of sparked. Oh, thanks, Eric. Yeah, this car fucking blows, bro.
that stage, but plenty of racing left.
Handling is dog shit. All right, well, Logano's your stage 1 winner. And yeah, pit this car, and we're putting Wedge back into this. That car was a death trap the way it was handling on that long run. We're gonna restart in the back. Now that wasn't even distracted driving. The car just stepped out on the exit of the corner, and it was just an innocent bystander there.
Are you ready now?
Yeah, in 2016 I kind of got back into it because I went to my first ever race. Alright, there we go. Hopefully this car is more tolerable now, because that was miserable. I mean, I felt it the few laps before that. I was like, this car is going to start stepping out on me. Fix your chat so you don't have to keep looking over. I literally can't.
Clear high, bud.
Like, I will take a picture of my setup. I have to. Like, I can't. Otherwise, I could only see one chat at a time. I don't have a second monitor. I don't have the money to buy a second monitor. So I have to use my TV. This has always been the case.
Still there.
Sometimes I can get it a little more to the side, but it's... Like, the bottom chat, I can only see part of it right now. As in the most recent chat.
Clear road. You got room. You're clear. Outside.
Fix that issue. Yeah, oh, okay. Well, this is what you get for making me look at chat. I would love to fix that issue, but once again, money is a thing that I don't have. And not in control of how because that's, you know, I would love to buy a second monitor, but that's, you know, $100 that I don't necessarily have / need to be spending, so we'll see. I mean, ideally, I would, if I had the money, I would buy blackout curtains, and I would buy a good light, so my webcam would be better lighting. But I don't know. Anyways, this race is kind of going horribly for us.
Stay low.
We've crashed twice, and this car is not fun to drive.
Still there.
Someone casually donates $100.
You got room. You're clear.
You just prop your. I've tried that before Zoomer Pay, and it doesn't work. There's a big gap on my monitor.
Still there.
I would have to like tape it or something. So
Outside. All right.
yeah, hopefully whenever I move, just the lighting will be naturally better, because I have one singular light in my room, which is okay, Ross. Okay, Ross. Jeez, this race is a wreck fest.
Caution's out.
Also, hopefully I don't need money. No, don't give me money. I'll be fine. There we go. Nice. Okay, sweet. Hopefully my next place will have, you know, better lighting, not mold growing everywhere. I mean, I like this place, don't get me wrong. Well, tell Ross not to check up right in front of me. Yeah, exactly. You gotta make do with what you got, right? I mean, this place, like, I generally think is a health code violation in some cases, the way mold grows and the lack of airflow. Like, when it's 100 degrees outside, it is going to be at least 90 inside. Like, it's horrible. There's no airflow, there's no AC. Mold grows everywhere because there's poor airflow and the humidity gets trapped and can't really escape. It's lovely. And they keep raising rent because they suck. Go to a place with... Yes, Duddlebug, do you understand the concept of, like... of how money works and how, like, people can't just immediately do everything? Because I love how he's like, oh, well, just get well, next time just do that. Or next time go to a place with AC. I'd love to. That's the, in Windows, that's the idea.
You're all clear up top.
But I'm not really in a place to where I can just say, yep, I want all this. Like, I literally, even if I wanted to stay here in the summer, dude, they keep checking up so much in the corners, bro.
You're clear.
Like, I literally can't. Like, I would actually probably, like, have some issues with heat exhaustion or something if I stayed here in the summer.
You're coming to the green. Are you ready?
Yeah, I would hope so, Duddlebug, but, like, I can't. I can't control that sort of thing. To set a goal, I mean,
All right, now. Good last from you.
I don't know. My goal is to not be dead within the next 5 years, so that'll be a success.
Around there.
What about your other place you've been in? That's my actual home, and I'm not staying there. As in, like, my parents' home.
Still there.
I'm not real. I hate to break it to you. Huh. What were we talking about at the end of last stream? Can someone, like, give me a reminder so we can continue the conversation? Because I don't really remember what we were talking about.
Still there. Got a car coming in.
So I remember we were having some really deep conversations last stream. Oh, PBS Kid. Oh, that's right. Yep. No, we were talking about. I remember now. The theming of, like, a lot of the shows I like growing up, I realized involved dogs and or talking dogs. And that is an interesting trend. Alright, not getting stage points again, but we're actually pretty fast here.
Bottom's clear.
It's just I keep missing my marks in this car. I'm a little scared. I'm not going to give away track position as much as I probably...
All right, you're clear then.
Oh, I know the Kyle Busch is further up. I thought Busch was right there. That's a different blue car. That's Bubba. Logano looking to sweep the stages, and that is bad news if you're Kevin Harvick. I don't know where Harvick's running, but he's definitely losing points. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Inside.
Dude, this car setup is horrible. Like, it's not too slow.
Points that stage.
And a caution is out. Oh, because that was the end of the stage.
Caution's out.
Where's Harvick running? Oh, Harvick's getting some points, to be fair. Who is the other one ahead of him? Bowman? Okay, Bowman will be fine. I want to fix up this car and make sure I'm at a tire advantage. I don't like the damage I have. I know I'm sacrificing track position, but I don't care. I also really don't care about this race, to be honest, because, like, we're locked in. I just want to get maybe the regular season championship if we can, which...
Green flag.
Well, if we finish, like, top 20 both of these races, I think we will. I went to the channel with PBS Kids right now, can't recognize any shows. Well, that's usually how it goes. You know, shows don't last forever, unless you're like Phineas and Ferb for some reason. In terms of like kids shows, because they brought it back. I actually kind of want to watch the new Phineas and Ferb, because I loved Phineas and Ferb. I just love Doofenshmirtz, bro. Doofenshmirtz and Perry's relationship is like my favorite thing ever.
Ah yes, Perry the Platypus, come in, I've baked you a pie. Behold, my pie-enator.
And then he's like,
I'm going to pie Roger in the face.
and then Perry's like, and then they fight, and then they like actually love each other though.
You're clear.
They reran Martha Speaks for a little bit, as they should. Martha Speaks is goated. Hardy's Worker, what's up? And Kimbo, what's up?
My platypi.
Still there.
That's actually a good joke, because that is the plural of platypus. Alright.
Outside.
Dude, I'm tired today. I had to take a nap, and I don't usually take naps. Mainly because we had people over again yesterday, and I was up till like 1:30 in the morning. Yo, Bumblebee, what's up? I was up till like 1:30 in the morning. And then my body this time of year, I think it's because also my blinds suck in my apartment. Another thing. I've complained about a lot of my apartment. All of it valid, by the way. Yeah, I'm identifying as tired today.
You got room. You're clear.
Balloony.
Balloony is the most tragic death in all of cinema. You cannot tell me otherwise. Alright, hopefully this car won't be undrivable in the long run. Logano's dominating this race. What was I gonna say? I got distracted.
You're supposed to
What was it? What was I gonna say? The balloony thing distracted me. Shoot. I forgot what I was talking about. I blame balloony. Apartment. Yeah, my apartment sucks. I mean, I was originally paying like pretty good money for it, but they keep raising it, and it sucks. Bad airflow. I have a big room. My closet is huge, so that's nice, I guess. Okay, I actually need to move my chat up. I won't be able to see as many at once, cause okay, I'm gonna unpin this, cause like, so I can see more of your chats. Cause when they have a pull up and stuff, it covers like most of the stuff. All right. Why there's so many TV shows with talking animals? See, that's a good question right there. Kids just love talking animals. I do. You give me a show with like a talking dog in it, and like I'm set. Like I'm happy. All right, I'll give you a push here, Jimmy Jam. I'll give you a push. All right. Like I said, after we finish the first 5 races, I'll end the poll, and maybe we'll do an additional 1 or 2 races. Probably easier. That's true. Probably easier to animate, but at the same time, you could always do like the Garfield approach. Well, I guess Garfield talked in the show, but like where it's like his thought, or Wishbone, I guess is more accurate. We talked about Wishbone last time, where he doesn't actually talk, but you like hear his thoughts. For me, rent's like $5.50 a month. Mine was $5.50 a month. Now, actually, mine when it first moved in was like $4.80. It was great. I mean, still not like a great place, but good price. It's now $600. Yeah, so over the last 3 years I've been living here, they've raised rent by over $100. Don't be a greedy bastard. Word of advice: if any of y'all ever end up being landlords in your life, okay, car stepped out. If any of y'all end up, having that in your life, just be a decent human being and don't overcharge people and continue to raise prices. Okay, Larson. Okay, Larson. And around goes the 48 as well. Larson just fenced me there. Be like me and just own a house. Yeah, I wish... I love how like there's this ongoing joke, and it's so true. People of my generation are probably never going to be able to afford to own a house. The way the market price and the housing market continues to evolve. Once again, economist. The way the housing market prices continue to evolve, the lack of compensation on wages for inflation, also the higher competition between. If I can get to Larson, I'll kill him, because that would be deserved, because he completely fenced me there. So true, Jimmy. I mean, Akimbo, we're both in college, so we're basically like the same age, at least like close. Wrecking someone is very hard in this game. Ah, I see. Larson just almost wrecked himself, actually. Dude, I'm like riding his ass, bro. Dude, it's so... Dude, it's so hard to wreck another car here. Logano, I think, has led like every lap of this race. Alright, that's the best I can do, because this game... I enjoyed the driving model in this game for the most part. Wait, I just might have jinxed it. Someone's to the inside of Logano. I might have just jinxed it. There's someone making a move on the 22, who's led every lap as far as I'm aware. Denny Hamlin to the lead. Hamlin looking for some revenge after he was unable to seal the deal at Michigan, because the AI are stupid, apparently. I'm looking to continue this top 10 streak. We might not be able to do it here, though. Running out of time. Win/if you own a house, put a bunch of Jimmy Johnson car photos on the wall. You see, I would do that, but it wouldn't even be like his NASCARs. It'd just be like, oh, I heard Jimmy Johnson once owned a 2003 Chevrolet, or like a 2013 Chevy Cruze. So I just have a random picture of that. So Denny Hamlin takes the lead from Joey Logano with 4 to go. I guess it was 5 to go at the time. And we're looking to continue the top 10 streak, having an okay run. I think we could get by this gaggle of cars for sure. In fact, I'm going to try to right here, maybe. Oh, well. Dude, some of them are, like, checking up. You see that? Like, Boyer was doing that earlier. Like, they're checking up a little bit on the straight stretch. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, exactly. It's income contingent. Precisely. Well, yeah, because if you're taking on a mortgage, I mean, part of the thing that determines your rate and stuff is your credit and how reliable you are to actually pay that amount on time. Anyways, we're up to P11 with 3 to go. So can we continue the top 10 streak? That would be pretty epic if we could. I think we might, as long as the car doesn't kill us before then. But Hamlin's starting to pull away, so Hamlin looking for win number 3 of the season. Remember, it took Hamlin almost 3 seasons of this saga to get his first win, but he's looking for win number 3 here in Indianapolis. And I think we're gonna have a top 10 here. We get a huge run on Suarez. Remember, we do have slightly fresher tires because we had to fix the car. And I completely botched the corner. I like how I just tried to do a slide job and it kind of worked. Isn't that impressive? But Kyle Busch is going to gain some points on us. Harvick actually is probably good that Logano won't win, but Harvick's going to have his work cut out for him. As he had a good run, he's going to have a top 10 most likely here, but it's not going to be enough. There's 2 laps to go. Denny Hamlin trying to play upset. He's got a bit of a gap on Logano. And I think we're going to run next season fully on competition mode, chat. What do you think? Because this is another competition mode race, which we're able to have a pretty good run. There's a little wiggle there. I mean, we do have a tire advantage, remember? And we'll have the draft of Truex. We might be able to get even a little more to the inside of Truex for 9th.
Careful, still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
And this car is... I'm glad that we got tires because I don't think this car would have lasted any longer. I feel like it really wants to step out, so I'm going to be a little careful. Honestly, we got a top 10 sealed. That's all that I care about. So I'm okay if Truex gets by me. As Denny Hamlin takes the white flag, I just want to make sure we don't trash the car before this race is over because we got a second buffered in 11th. And we're going to continue this top 10 streak as long as we keep it clean. Harvick looking for another position or 2. What was the last best year? 2016 was kind of a banger. I didn't mind 2017 either. As Denny Hamlin. In 2016, think about it. You got the Cubs. The Cubs winning the World Series, man. Just what a moment. As Harvick trying to make that pass on Busch, we're gonna probably end up 10th here. Dude, this car is... This setup for this track is awful. But Denny Hamlin will take number 3 of the season. We're gonna try to get a run on Truex. Oh, we might have a run on Truex. Oh my gosh, Truex checked up. It's going to be a drag race. Ah, still got 10th. But we keep the top 10 streak line. 97 speed rating, excuse you. As we get a 10th place, and Denny Hamlin grabs win number 3 at Indianapolis. And Logano, who dominated, comes up just short. But he'll have a pretty substantial cushion. Harvick had a good run, but it'll be interesting to see how things play out. And 10th place, we pretty much all... Why don't you want to be in your parents' house? Because it's in Alaska, and I do not want to stay in Alaska. Oof. But we'll start off with the 10th place run to start the stream. And we'll have Richmond. So we'll take a look at our point standings. Harvick is now 32 points back. Jones is 53 points. So Harvick's going to need Logano to have a really bad run. Jones is borderline in a must-win. I mean, he's technically could still get into it. Oh, my bad. Could technically still get into that. Yeah, so once again, a win could change anything. Edwards is locked in. Truex is locked in. Bowman is technically not. Bowman could still get past. So a lot of interesting storylines. We looking at the regular season points title. I mean, we got to switch to that. We are up, how much is that? That is 48 points. So we just need to have a not horrible run and we'll secure the regular season title. We'll do this one in competition mode once again to get some more info. Dude, why is that logo so big? Or I have to point the opposite direction with my webcam, but that logo is huge. Meese in the wild. I mean, I want to go on a lot of hikes when I go back home for a little bit. My issue is, like, a lot of my friends don't live there anymore. Alright. So, you guys are voting on more races today than a longer championship race, so we'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe we'll do an additional 1 or 2 in the round of 12 to make up for it. We're not going to do the whole thing, but then we could do like a long Miami race, which I'm down for, because ideally a long championship race gives us more of an advantage. But I will say, I think we all can agree on one thing, is regardless of how bad the playoffs go, we still deserve to be the champion of the way this season has gone for us. Persona stream win? I'll be honest, you're probably not getting a Persona stream until I come back somewhere. I don't have the time right now. 28th on the board, so not a very good qualifying effort. Didn't feel like a good lap either, so not shocked by that. Who is your pole sitter for the final regular season race? It is Brad Keselowski, but Ty Dillon. A P2 qualifying effort. What an upset that would be if Ty Dillon could get it done. Paul Menard, also a good qualifying effort. I like the variety content. I do too. It's just I don't have the time to do a lot of these things. Alright. Here we go. Couple cars to the rear. Watch it be it's not Ty Dillon. Dude, I will say a Ty Dillon win would be hysterical. Menard feeling good. Remember, he was in a great spot. Truex to the rear and Blaney to the rear. Man, what a Ty Dillon win would do for the playoff picture. That would knock Logano out. It would then, if a different winner we have, it's going to be an interesting battle between Logano and Bowman for the last spot. And I got native blood, Akimbo. My grandpa was a native. I don't look it, but my grandpa on my dad's side was Native Alaskan. I don't know if he was full native, but I know he's at least half native. But he looked it. I don't. My dad doesn't. Alright, they're 3 wide. There's Bowman, speaking of which. So, currently Logano has the advantage over Bowman. That's a battle to watch today for this final regular season race. Brad Keselowski currently leading, but Ty Dillon, another big question. The potential upset of the season. We need to finish basically like inside the top 30 to guarantee a regular season championship. Right now, where Busch is running, like, we're still probably fine. Busch will probably have to win a stage or 2. Alright. Rick Logano says Whit Cornett. If I can catch him, sure. Thank you for, I didn't see how many months it went away. What's your opinion on Ride the Dente? I've never had a Presidente margarita, so I can't really speak for people. I don't drink. I'm very anti-alcohol. I think I mentioned this before. I'm extremely anti-alcohol, drugs, all that stuff. I'll joke about it sometimes, but genuinely, very anti all that stuff. For personal reasons. Not for, like, I'm not like a Mormon when it comes to that stuff. I'm not Mormon. Alright. The commercial? I haven't seen that commercial in a minute. Okay, actually, I will say, I will say this. I hate the commercial because the one time I had media share up and one of y'all suggested it. It might have actually been you, Jimmy. I figured it was fine to play. It got copyright claim. The commercial song about the Presidente Margaritas, which I thought was just a joke song, actually is like an official song and can get like auto-detected for copyright. Which is crazy. Murph is Mormon confirmed. Yep. They used to call me the Super Soaker back in high school. Harvick's to the lead. Oh my gosh, wait, that is huge playoff implications. Kevin Harvick. He needed a great points day, but a win would erase all those problems. Kevin Harvick in the 4 is out here leading at Richmond, and we're not really running that great. We're doing okay. Now Clint Boyer. Boyer has a win, doesn't he? I think he won at Daytona? I don't remember. I don't know where Ty Dillon's at. I'm gonna be honest, I was really hoping for a Ty Dillon win. A Ty Dillon pole would have been gone crazy too. Alright. We're not particularly fast right now. He won Chicago. Oh, you're right. Yep, you're right, because we barely lost to him in Chicago. You're completely right. Yeah, Boyer, yeah, we had that photo finish with Boyer, because it was 3 wide with Harvick, I think was the other car, actually. No, that was a great race. But, like, on exit, the car just slipped up just ever so slightly, and that killed us. I remember that now. Well, Austin Dillon's headed towards the rear, but Clint Boyer locked in the playoffs already. This car sucks. Oh, my gosh. It is plowing. It is loose. This is, like, the worst combo. Like, it both doesn't turn, and then on the exit, it wants to spin out. We're going to definitely have to make some adjustments to this race car, because it is not good, but I want to keep this top 10 streak alive for as long as possible, but the way things are going right now, yeah, I'll need an attitude adjustment is what I need. Yeah, I'll show you some adjustments. Goodness gracious. We got 12 more laps. I got to drift this thing around. I don't know if I can last that long, the way this car's running. Dude, this thing sucks. I don't know why. I think didn't we run okay here the first Richmond race? I thought we ran decent here the first Richmond race, but this is awful. Maybe it's because we have damage. Yeah, Richmond's a track that I don't really think there's any NASCAR game in which I like it. I will say NASCAR 15 Richmond is worse than the Heat games. Yeah, I'm probably going to be the caution. I will agree. Because NASCAR 15, if you don't run the dead bottom at Richmond, the AI will just plow you over. Like, if you give them half a lane, they just ram into you. It's awful. So I will say, like, NASCAR 15 is better than the Heat games, as in, like, I guess 2013 through 15 NASCAR games are better than the Heat games, gameplay-wise, but there are a couple tracks in which it's not. Richmond is definitely one that the Heat games are better, but it's still not great. Yeah, Richmond Online, different story for 15. I am partial to Chicago with NASCAR 15 Online. I remember having some great battles. Oh. I mean, this car is handling like garbaggio right now. But, you know. Did y'all hear that? Whoa, okay. Really? I unpause my game and my car steps out on me? Lovely. Well, at least I can make adjustments. I love how I immediately unpaused and I didn't do anything. The car just said, whee! Okay. What the hell was that, game? Okay, we'll pit. Yeah, that was a plane, I think. I mean, there's an airport nearby, but they didn't have to fly that low. I mean, if you guys heard it, that's crazy. It was like, what on earth? Alright, well, there's the Michael McDowell who's on the thumbnail. Kevin Harvick back to the lead. He needs all the points he can get. I see Logano back here. He must have pit. We have some drivers on differing strategies, it would appear. That could actually play into our advantage. Okay. Let's hit Denny and Kyle. Actually, Kyle pit. Paul Menard to the lead. Oh my gosh. Man, these guys are all on old tires, so we can... And they're the slower cars, too. A Paul Menard win. Remember, he made it to the championship 4. He almost won the championship last year in a generational run. He's right now missing the playoffs, but a Paul Menard win would certainly be something. Alex Bowman currently holding the battle against Logano, but he will have to pit, I believe. Right now the car feels fine. Emphasis on right now, early into this run.
Careful, still there. You got room. You're clear.
But Paul Menard running away with a Stage 1 win,
You got one to go.
it would appear. I would love some stage points. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get them.
Careful.
And then almost autocorrected into murder. They're on to me. Google is on to me. Or Apple, whatever device you're using. Man, Harvick really faded towards the end, but he'll get some points, which Logano didn't.
No points that stage, but plenty of racing left.
And we come up with a P12. Some weird strategy, but Menard with a stage win. They don't pit there. Interesting. I'm not gonna pit. If we get I mean, that might be a bad idea, but I don't care. Motorola. Okay. Well, Motorola's on to me. Ty Dillon. Finished 8th that stage. So he's in the mix, is all I'm gonna say. Ty Dillon's never won in the Barb Dwyer saga. Much to the disappointment of everyone.
Looking inside now.
Okay, Matt Benedetto tried to pump me out of the way there. I mean, I did squeeze him, but geez. And they're having some battling up front. I don't know who that is on the inside. It might be Boyer.
Hold your line.
Yeah, that is Boyer. Boyer to the lead.
Hold that line.
And we're 3 wide with Ty and Dibby. We're going
Back it
to
down.
send it
back
in. I
down.
completely botched that. Now here comes Carl Edwards. Edwards hasn't won since 2017, I believe.
We got 20 more left.
He went winless and missed the playoffs last season. He's going to be in the playoffs this season, but winless so far, but he'll take the lead. And this car is starting to come alive. Now that we've tightened it, I think we do have a tire advantage over these guys. Now, Brad, I know, doesn't. Or Brad is on the same tires as us, I think, so he's going to be, like, the guy to defend.
Careful, still there. Clear high,
So.
clear high.
Yeah, look at that 2 car. He's got so much speed. I'm going to try to block him, and he's going to just say, screw you. Okay. I mean, that was a bad block, I'll admit, Brad, but geez, you could have been a little better about it. Kelvin, what's up? You got a new iPhone yesterday? Hell yeah. Well, Brad's going to drive up to the front here with his tires he has, so the guys who stayed out, not a good call. I mean, Harvick needs stage points, to be fair. I could wreck Logano. That would be funny. Here, I'll send it on him. Give him a little hello, if you will.
Clear high, bud. You got room. You're clear.
Do it for the people. Someone told me to wreck Logano earlier, so there you go. You're welcome. I think someone... Oh, it was Witt. Witt said to wreck Logano. There you go. I couldn't catch him last race, so there you go. That was... You put out a hit, and I finally came through. Alright, 14 to go on the stage. I have damage now, but I don't really care about how this race goes, because it doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things. Does Larson have a win?
Stay low, stay low.
I think he does, doesn't he?
Outside, outside.
Don't be a cow, wait until Mario Kart World. I would love... Dude, I went to my grocery store yesterday, and I saw they had Switch 2s, and I was like, dude... And it did it just to spite me, because the irony is, the amount that it cost me to fix my car was, like, basically the same amount as, like, a Switch 2 with Mario Kart World, and I was like, dude, if I didn't have to spend money to fix my stinking car, I would have that money to buy a Switch 2. I mean, I didn't want to spend that money regardless, but it's like, dude...
Looking inside now.
It was very cool, like, almost precisely. It was, like, $490 for, to fix my car, and with the Switch 2 with Mario Kart, I think is like $499. I want to say. Because the new Mario Kart looks so fun. Yeah, with World it's $499. I think without it it's like $450. But I don't know why you wouldn't get it without the game. Just watch Presidents Play do MKW. Presidents Play? What is that?
Hold your line, got one inside. Alright, you're clear there.
I mean, it's one thing watching it, I watched like a Let's Play video on it, and I was like, this looks super fun. Like, I don't find the same enjoyment just watching someone play a game. It's like, I want to play it. You know? I mean, I do find enjoyment out of it, for sure, but... Oddly enough, Brad is kind of tailed off. Oh, there goes the car. Yep, yep. I was wondering when that was going to happen. This setup is ass, bro. Ass bro shops. Good lord. Is that the thing with competition mode? That they just change your setup to where it is miserable to drive? You need to play a cow this year in a game.
Be ready. Ready.
I mean, I have a cow on the car right there. That counts. Harvick to the lead. On the outside with Edwards. Remember, Edwards is in regardless of a win or not.
Still there. Got one peeking outside. All clear.
He plays the cow in Mario Kart World. Well, if someone would like to give me a lump sum of, what'd I say, $500. But the thing is, I wouldn't have the $500 till next month, the way YouTube works, and they take 30% of it, so it would actually need to be more than $500. Because YouTube is greedy and they take 30% of creator revenue, which is fucked. Yeah, so if you donate, yeah, time to launch the only Murphs. Hey, if Jones wins, it's happening.
Stay low, stay low.
Hamlin to the lead, what?
Outside.
Yeah, genuinely, like, that's what sucks, because, like, so if you see, like, oh, such and such donating $100, I get 70 of that.
Stay on the bottom here.
And I have to wait, like, a month for it to come through. Like, if you were to donate today, for example, I don't get that money until, like, the middle/end of July. So if someone were to be like, oh, here, even, like, $5, like, I don't get that $5. Yeah, the Streamlabs is through, like, PayPal, and I don't like PayPal. And plus, it's way easier just to, like, do, like, most of my revenue, like, is from people gifting memberships, which is better, because, like, my memberships are cheap, and also, like, you get emojis, you get exclusive videos, you get a little emoji next to your name, because you're a channel member, right? Like, I like that.
Clear high, clear high.
Man, Edwards fell off hard towards the end of this run. We have a lot of varying tire strategies and such. I want a stage point. I'm going to Austin Dillon. For a stage point. We'll take it. I think we're pretty much guaranteed the regular season championship as Hamlin wins stage 2. Daniel Suarez having a good run as well. We're going to stay out, which might be a mistake. But if we wreck the car later, we wreck the car later. Alright, final stage. Playoff implications. Or here, Harvick's basically in a must-win, the way Logano's running. I mean, he's definitely gained some points back, but not enough. That's for sure, as green flag is out. Denny Hamlin looking to go back-to-back. He would have gone 3 in a row if it wasn't for him pitting at Michigan for some reason.
Careful, still there. Got one outside now.
We're going to split it middle here. Differing tire strategies. We do have some front-end damage.
Careful.
We're going to dive it in at the bottom.
All clear.
Yeah, I feel that wit. For a while, I was streaming off my laptop, and it just was destroying the laptop, to be fair. It just worked it too hard. We would run hot, things wouldn't run smoothly. But I tried to make do. That's why I tried to do a lot of stuff through my capture card, so it wouldn't stress my computer out. So I did a lot like NASCAR Rivals, Mario Kart.
Careful, still there.
And whenever I do 15, it'd be paint booth and not gameplay, because the gameplay would be at like 15 frames. Oh, Suarez saves it.
Got one down low now. Bottom clear.
Paul Menard running P3.
All clear.
I don't think I can survive on a long run at this track. I'm going to be completely honest. My hope is that just the leaders start lapping guys.
On the inside. Clear low.
We're doing good, though. So I think we're definitely going to do competition mode. Because I don't really feel much of a difference. The AI is maybe like a slightly better. But to be fair, we've done competition mode at tracks that, like, other than Michigan, like, I'm not good at Indianapolis in the heat games. I'm not good at Richmond in the heat games. But I think competition mode is going to be the move. Or did I forget to put competition mode on? I don't even remember. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's why. A decent capture card, just need a decent PC. Yeah, that's fair. My capture card's a cheap one, because I don't use it all that often. Well, we're looking to keep this top 10 streak alive, and I think we've all but guaranteed ourselves a regular season title for the first time since, I think, 2015. Or maybe 17 we got it, I don't remember. And that'll be some extra bonus points in our pocket.
Still there inside. All right, you're clear.
And trying to keep this miraculous top 10 streak alive, but don't think it's going to happen. I mean, it might. I know we're running top 10 right now.
Stay low.
This car in the long run, though, has been a death trap, and this is an ultra long run by comparison, so we'll see how it goes. You already see the car stepping out there under braking. Yeah, Harvick, his playoff hopes look like they're going to be gone unless if we get to Logano, we'll wreck him, because I would much rather have Kevin Harvick than Logano. Remember, Harvick was the 2 seed in the playoffs last year. Got knocked out in the round of 12. Logano was the 1 seed and got knocked out in the round of 16. So hopefully we won't repeat what happened with him. But just trying to drive hard. Hamlin is gone. So Hamlin looking for win number 4 of the season. Should be pretty remarkable if he's able to get it done. And he might be able to catch Kyle Busch for 2nd place in the regular season points.
Car on the outside now. All right.
How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired, like I mentioned earlier, but
Still there inside.
I felt bad for having to leave you all on Wednesday. Even though I know not a whole lot of people watch the streams anymore,
Still there inside.
which is a shame. Because, you know, you really try, right? You really try to get people to show up and watch and try to grow the channel, and just this year's been really demoralizing in that regard, but I'm just kind of trying to have fun with it.
Your line got one inside.
Whoever shows up, you know. I'm appreciative for all y'all. I mention this too often, but it's really demoralizing, dude.
Got a car coming inside now.
Feeling like you're making better stuff than you were before, yet it doesn't even really get a shot in the algorithm because reasons that are beyond my comprehension. Oh, jeez, this car's...
Car outside.
Dude, this car is awful. I'm not surviving it another 30-something laps. But that's why I mentioned, like, I got some life stuff going on, and I just will not be prioritizing this when I get that figured out. As much as I would love to, I can't. It would actually be very harmful to my... probably both my psyche and just life goals. So... But... thankful for the time we've had together regardless, and hopefully we'll have a lot of fun times both before I take a little break and after I take a little break. It's hopefully just a little break, because I enjoy doing this. And maybe, just maybe, you know, like that meme of the guy, like the 2 guys at the mine, and like one guy leaves right before he strikes gold? That's granted, that's like usually involved, like they make jokes regarding gambling with that, but still. This has to be competition mode, because it's like we're not really that great here. Diamonds, that's what I said. But yeah, like that's how I feel like, man, if I make one more video, it'll actually do well. And then it's like, I'll check and I'll be like, man. Like, if a video hits 1,000 views these days, I'm like, I have to be happy, because I'm like, man. I said gold, I whatever. Diamonds, gold. I don't fucking care. Oh, hello, Jimmy. Now this car is not gonna hang on for much longer, I don't think. But yeah, potato, diamonds, gold, whatever. That's how I feel. But there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna just say I'm done, and I'm just prefacing this because eventually I gotta grow up. As much as I don't want to, eventually I'm gonna have to. I'm just prefacing this by saying that eventually I gotta hang it up and move on to bigger and better things. This car is awful. Thanks for no caution call. Oh, and I can't even get the car back going. You want to call a caution? Thank you. Dude, is that the thing with competition modes? They just make your car undrivable? Because I even just tried to get back going and the car just stepped out on me. Paul Menard's in P2, chat. By the way. Alright, we have fresh tires. Maybe we'll make a run at it. Maybe now, only a 26 lap run, we'll have a shot. I should have tightened up the car even more. Oh, well, it helps when they check up ahead of me. Maybe us unintentionally spin gating there will be nice for us. Suarez up to P2. There's a couple guys who could play huge upset if they can get by Hamlin. I don't think they will. Hamlin's been fast. Oh, he kind of gave Suarez the inside there, though. Because we are just... Dude, these fresh tires. Holy cow. We have a shot. We're going to keep our top 10 streak alive as long as the car doesn't try to kill me again. Which very well might happen as this run develops. Yeah, Hamlin's going to be gone. He's going to be gone. He's gone. But our amazing season is going to continue here. Our streak of top 10s is unreal this season. It's been just... I mean, 15 was a great season because we ended up with, what, 12 wins in 15? And we could still technically end up with less if we only win one more in the next 10 races, because we're not winning today in this race. But, that's what we're kind of cooking on these. Eventually these tires are going to even out, though, and we're going to be bad. But we'll see. Kevin Harvick fans, though, hate to disappoint you, but he's going to miss the playoffs. But Denny Hamlin looking for win number 4 of the season and 5 more playoff points as the playoffs begin at Darlington next race. Ooh, Boyer. Probably grab a snack after this. I'm a little hungry, a wee bit peckish, as they say. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, eventually, like, I will say, like, I'm being dead ass with y'all because y'all the real ones. There's going to be a point where I'm going to have to just say I'm done with this sort of thing, and just chalk it up as a fun time. But unfortunately, the luck ain't on my side, and I could always do better. You can always do better, right? There's always room for improvement. Boyer, can you not block me down to the apron? But there's a point where I'm going to have to be like, you know what? I got to focus on more important things than playing video games for people. Which, I love this. I love the fact that I get to do this, and I started doing this, and met a lot of you all. That's awesome. But there will be a time, and based on trends, it'll probably be sooner rather than later. Hopefully not, but just being a realist. Sooner rather than later, which we'll have to come up with that decision. So I'll be gone for a little bit. Maybe it'll recharge the batteries a little bit. Give me some new hope. I have videos for y'all while I'll be gone. I have like 3 done right now.
Still there.
But yeah. Sorry to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer, if you will, but it's true. As for this weekend, I'm not playing anything this weekend. It is going to be absurdly hot, and I'm not going to be streaming. Just as a heads up. And I got finals to focus on. For next week, I hope to do... We'll do this midweek, and then we'll probably do... yeah, I'll be honest, I probably only stream 2 more times after this, which will be next Wednesday most likely, and then after that, don't miss this all. Well, it's my last final ever, hopefully. So, and I just need to get like an okay grade on it. To pass the class, I need to get like a 20%. To maintain my A in the class, I would need to get like a high B on it, which I'm hoping I'm hoping I get an A, because I have had all A's throughout college, which is a pretty big flex, not gonna lie. Even won some like academic awards when I was a student athlete for it. Granted, one of them I was still technically undeclared for when I had like the big achievement. I was like had just declared my major like a few days after they went through and did the rewards. Okay, well, Denny Hamlin, what other stream day after this? Next Wednesday, and then probably late night Sunday the 15th. And I say probably, there's a chance I won't even be able to do that. And then my hope is we'll do something in July. I've never been able to stream in July. My hope is I'll be at a new place by then, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, always, yeah, and my degree is economics with a specialization in data analytics, so it's, it's not like I'm going for like anthropology or like education or something that's, or like sport management. This is a degree that's like really easy. I took one sport management class and it was the dumbest shit ever, bro. I was like, oh, I had to take electives and stuff. New place that has AC, at least I hope so. If not, I can't control that shit. You'd think charging $700 a month per rent would allow you to have AC, but they'll probably be, I don't know, 700, but you never know, right? You think a place charging 600 like this place would have, air conditioning, but nope. Thankfully, the times in which I'm not here is when it's the hottest, because, summer vacation and whatnot. Now, anthropology is, like, very much a joke of a degree. I'm sorry. For any anthropology majors, it's cool, but, like, you do absolutely nothing with it. I'm convinced it's another one of the degrees that's a pyramid scheme, because the only jobs you get in anthropology is, in terms of an undergrad, you can get, like, a master's, but in terms of undergrad, the only other thing you'll get is, like, just teaching jobs, teaching anthropology. Because you need to partner it with, like, a real science to get a job. Like, if you do anthropology and biology, or anthropology and, like, shoot, what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm blanking on the word, but you know what I mean. Like, it's cool. But it's one of those degrees that is very useless. Unless you get extremely lucky, or you pair it with something. Same with sport management. It's like, with a sport management degree, like, oh boy, like, I'm obligated to, you're obligated to, or you're not obligated, you have the ability now to, run youth sports tournaments. It's like, you don't need a degree to do that. You just need to, know basic, concepts of, like, organizing and scheduling and, like, business operations. It's like, you don't need a degree for that. It's like, sport management is only a degree so student athletes have easy classes to take while they focus on athletics. I know nobody who's been a sport management major who actually, like, got a genuine job that's, like, high paying in that degree field. Granted, I don't know a whole lot of them, so it's small sample size, right? But still. Anyways, looks like we're gonna... Actually, Suarez is on our tail for 5th here. Oh, jeez, this car is... Just survive a few more laps. I'm okay if I bleed a couple spots. It doesn't matter. Yep, Duddlebug, that's correct. Because I didn't stream at all last year from, like... No July... I didn't stream from, like, July, August, and most of September. I hope for that break to be a little smaller this time, but I don't know. Can't control what I can't control. That's the moral of the story. Looking for another top 5. But more importantly, Eric Jones had a shot, but having a horrible run today. I mean, he was basically in a must-win entry today, and he will not get it. But Denny Hamlin, trying to ride some momentum into these playoffs. He is one lap away here from grabbing back-to-back wins and grabbing his 4th win of the season. As we're just hoping this car survives another lap at this point. And we can bring it home a pretty impressive 5th for how slow we were. 5th is not bad, but taking track position on restarts and taking tires just for the sake of taking tires. But Denny Hamlin wins at Richmond. And Logano might get by us here, actually. Okay, dude, this car sucks. We'll take 5th as we wreck it across the line. Continuing the top 96 speed rating. Excuse you. How'd I finish 5th then, huh? Explain that. Denny Hamlin wins. Paul Menard with a good run. Harvick, unfortunately, another top 10, but not good enough to make it. Alex Bowman will be your last one in on points. And the playoff field is set. We are your regular season champion. Hamlin just misses out on 2nd from Kyle Busch. And we will see your competitors here shortly. As we make the playoffs. Oof. Alright. Playoff field is reset. We're going to have a 71-point advantage. Good lord. We can just mess around here. There we go. Okay, yeah. So, Barb Dwyer, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Martin Truex Jr., Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Matt DiBenedetto, Austin Dillon, and Alex Bowman are your playoff drivers. We'll start the round of 16. It's Darlington, Watkins Glen, and then Bristol. What we'll do to make this a little more fun is if we lock ourselves in, which in this case is just putting together an okay run because of how much of a point advantage we have. If we lock ourselves in the next round, yep, Harvick missed out. Then I'll run competition mode just to make it a little more fun and to get more info. Like I said, in case we want to run next season. Why is my shorts doing this? But Darlington is a track I am hungry to put a good run at. It has been a struggle at this track in the saga. Like I mentioned, we don't have a throwback. We're throwing it back to our win of the Daytona 500. I guess. Let me switch out my headphones real quick. And I said I was going to grab a snack, so I'm going to do that. Boink, 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 boink. Un momento, por favore. Alright. I got some chips. You guys want some Murph eating ASMR? Beautiful. These are a baked salt and vinegar. So they're way less fatty and they're honestly just as good. Does the chair go with you when you go to different places? This chair is broken, so it's going in the garbage. The springs in the seat part are broken. The headrest, backrest area, it just falls now. It doesn't actually hold you up. So it's gone. Okay. A little snack there. Oh great, I can hear the game now. And this chair is actually like garbage. Never buy this chair. This is not an upgrade. Yeah, I can't hear the game now. Hopefully you guys can. My headphone didn't seem to connect properly. Whatever. Maybe I'll see if it... Okay. Well, this is a track that has been challenging for us, but hopefully we'll manage. You know, Heat games, saving the car is so difficult. The way, like, tire wear models and stuff work are bad in this game. Alright, well, slow lap time because we didn't have a good come up to speed lap. So 26th is still not horrible, considering we spun on the qualifying lap. Kyle Busch on the pole. And we'll start 24th. There's a couple cars to the rear. So, hot take, this is the best throwback year ever. 2019 had some absolute bangers of throwbacks. I think it's the best year of throwbacks, personally. So Larson to the rear, that's not good for him. Remember, that's a playoff driver. Yeah, I'll maybe go to like IKEA, because I'll have to get a new desk too. We unfortunately don't have a throwback like I mentioned, but oh well. Like the Hendrick throwbacks, I'll go hard. Okay, thank you, Ty. You guys can hear the game now, right? Because it just stopped working for me. Because all the Stewart Haas had like the Tony Stewart throwbacks. Hendrick, Jimmy Johnson's throwback went hard. It was the throwback to his Ally truck or whatever. Oh, Paul Menard's right here, absolute fire. William Byron's like the Days of Thunder looking car, fire. Okay, car. But Kyle Busch out for a Sunday drive at the moment. We're trying to keep that top 10 streak alive. We've never had a top 10 at Darlington. This is going to be a long race too, remember. So you could reset your entire YouTube journey. I could, if I had the money to buy new stuff whenever I could, I wouldn't be doing this. I would be hanging out in friggin' Cabo right now on the beach, having myself a good time. Oh, Logano's Pennzoil throwback, also absolute banger. I wish I could, like, because I would love to, like, genuinely invest more money into this, but, like, I can't. It's like, the money I have invested into it, like, has proven that, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't put more money into this, because it's not like, I don't think the thing preventing me from performing well is the fact that, like, my lighting is bad and my webcam doesn't look great. Like, I don't think that's what's hindering my performance, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, that's an area which I can improve on. But it's not the cause. Yeah, I have a lot of these die-casts, too, from this year. This is when I collected a lot of die-casts. So, yeah, Austin Dillon's in the playoffs, and Apron is death on this track. Don't try to make a pass there. I always do that, this track, and it's always the same result. I always like, oh, I can dive it in there, and nope. You cannot. Okay, Kurt, you want to not do whatever that is you're doing? Brother, give me room. Jackass. Dude, this is weird not hearing the game audio. I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys can, then that's all that matters, right? I guess I could take out my headphone then. Win if you want, what? Win / if you can, want to, if you feel like to do a stop motion somehow. I had the largest stroke reading that chat. What on earth are you saying? What does that mean? Should make video game analysis videos? Nah. I'm not an English major. Also, those take so much time. Like, absurd amounts of time to make, dude. I don't think people realize how much effort goes into one of those videos. Especially if they're, like, long. Okay, lead car. No, those are crazy how much time and effort those take. Not even, like, in terms of writing the script and stuff, but also, like, getting footage, editing all together in a professional manner. I mean, it probably takes hundreds of hours, I'm sure. For, like, to make one that's, like, just a half-hour long video. Dude, this car is not great again. Analyzing builds and numbers stuff? What do you mean, builds? Yeah, that is true. What about stop motions? What about stop motions? What on earth are you saying? I'm so am I crazy? Am I just like, did I miss a chat from Duddlebug? Because I'm literally have zero idea what he's saying. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I just genuinely like, what are you saying? What are you attempting to communicate to me? Do you want to make one at some point? Make a stop motion video? Definitely not. I did when I was like 10. Okay, Eric, get out of here, buddy. Kind of like shooters in video games that require builds. Oh, I see what you mean. No, it's stop motion, dude. Hell no. I didn't have the time or patience to do that when I was like 10. Never mind, now that I'm an adult. But you can make a funny video. Funny stop motions? With what? I like claymation, like Wallace and Gromit style? I'm not talented enough for that. A lot of playoff drivers kind of are chilling around here. I will say Chase Elliott's throwback in this season is like one of the more underwhelming ones. It's still not bad. I just remember that one not being one of my favorites. No NASCAR diecast. How do you make a funny NASCAR stop motion?
Got one outside now. All right, clear outside.
Like Eric E-Step's old stuff. Like, oh, what did he used to call that? It was like NASCAR parody, NASCAR. I think it was NASCAR parody, wasn't it? Man, like I watched one of those not too, not like super long ago, and I was like, man, like I can see as a kid why I love this, but like, man, okay, jeez, I just killed him. As a kid why I loved those videos, but now I'm like, dude, like these are just not it. I mean, they're kind of charming because you remember watching them as a kid. But yeah, I can't say I've watched. I don't think I've watched. There's this one channel that was putting together like insane NASCAR stop motions. Like we're talking like hour-long stop motions, and I'm like, good lord, like that took so much effort. So I just had to watch it. Who is Nashawk? Nashawk? Hawk Tua? Hamlin, dude, Hamlin has been unreal. He just took the lead. Denny delivering. We're trying to get to the top 10 if Busher would. Bro doesn't know about random cuts lore. I don't. If it's anything stop motion related, I don't know it. I can't say I've. Like I said, I've watched maybe like 2 stop motion videos in the last 5 years. Yeah, Denny's gonna lose the champion. Honestly, what cruel fate would it be if Hamlin wins the championship? Oh, Kyle Busch back to the lead. Okay, they're battling. Yeah, I have a lot of these diecasts. Like, I have Blaney's diecasts. I have that Logano diecast as well. There's just some banger throwbacks. I have not Briscoe, Boyers. Bro has not seen the stop motion lore. I don't intend on seeing the stop motion lore. Like NASCAR. No, that's the thing I've seen. I've seen the NASCAR, like the Community Cup or whatever. That was the videos that were like 40 minutes long, and I was like, holy shit, how do you put a production like this together in stop motion? I mean, I don't think I ever watched the whole videos, so it honestly deserved. Was that a caution for Logano, bro? I barely put him in the wall. That's ridiculous. Oh no, it's probably for Quinhouf. I think Quinhouf was blowing up or something. Because he's pitting for some reason. No, the NASCAR thing was the one thing I actually like watched. Watch NASCAR. I will not be doing that, but thank you. I think I'm okay, but appreciate you. Dude, yeah, this Logano car does go hard. I will say, it goes hard in the. It's funny videos. I'm gonna. Am I gonna be in the wrong here for saying that funny stop motion videos are not a thing for anyone over the age of like 14? I mean, maybe this guy cooks. Maybe he does. But for me personally, it's like, I do not care. Okay, car stepped out. Nice, nice. Dude, JGR is just this powerhouse trio. They could go all the way.
Stay low, stay low.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a Starburst wrapper. Well, it's based on Harvick's old car, I'm pretty sure. William Contrell, what's up? Whoa, we're having some chaos up here. This is weird because I can't hear the game. Maybe you just have not seen the stop motion light yet. Sure. Maybe that's what it is. Got home from work? Nice.
Stay on the bottom.
Alright, I got nowhere to go here. Oh, this is almost the end of the stage. Shoot. Edward's looking to win the stage. We got 3 JGR and 2 Haas boys. We're freaking flying. This always happens at Darlington. Every time. Run out of room, and of course I hit someone. I just Jimmy Johnsoned it, man. NASCAR stop motion videos. I know they do. If I were to make one, it would get about 2 views, because that's the way the algorithm goes for me. Okay, well, this is the classic Darlington special. Run good, go side by side with someone, I hit them in the wall, and I get screwed for it.
Inside.
Yeah, I've done that exact move at least 4 times, running Darlington in the saga. You get tight and you get screwed over. Yeah, I know, like, I used to watch the Double Elite Cup series when I was younger, but it's like watching, like, Lego videos and stuff. It's like, eventually you grow out of it. Well, unless you're, like, a really super fan. There's like, people I know who still love Lego, and if you do, that's awesome. Like, to me, it's like, I don't care. Okay, could you not do that, Michael, in that? Good lord. But, dude, this is weird. It feels so silent to me.
That's the halfway mark.
Probably sound like a schizo. Oh yeah, like Matt DiBenedetto's Toyota throwback. There's just some bangers this season, bro. That Jimmy Johnson car I have a 124 of, and I don't have many 124s, but I love this Jimmy car, mainly because I hated his Ally primary. And like all his Ally cars before then were like actual dog shit. So when Jimmy Johnson finally ran like a good-looking Ally car, I was so happy.
You're all clear on the bottom, man.
Okay, Dettlebug, I do not care. I mean, good for him. Stop motion takes a lot of patience and effort, and I respect that, but I don't care.
Car on the outside now.
Dude, I almost did it again. But yeah, this Brad Keselowski car, too. Oh, so many bangers. We're missing a few, too, because, like, we did some, like, throwbacks and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Larson had one. There's just some great cars, man. There's some absolute bangers. Opinion on tabletop train sets?
You're clear there.
There is no opinion. I had like Geo tracks as a kid. Does that count? Clint Boyer to the lead. What the heck? We're gonna grab this lead before the end of the stage, as long as we don't
Still there.
botch it again.
You got room. You're clear there.
Because we got, oh yeah. Had one, they were cool.
Got a car coming.
I mean, I like
now.
that stuff. Okay, okay. Good lord. Ryan. Was that necessary? Yeah, no, GeoTracks was sick. I remember because you could like make your own train layout and stuff. My thing though, when I was, I guess it was when I was like a little older, was Anki Overdrive. Y'all ever have Anki Overdrive? Where like you make your own racetracks and it's like kind of like a pseudo Mario Kart, but all like high tech and stuff, and you have like robot cars that you drive around on the track. I thought that was the most like the coolest thing ever. I made some cool tracks doing Anki Overdrive. But then like I think the company like went under, which is a shame because they made some cool stuff, bro. I still have like all that stuff.
Stay on the bottom. You're all
I did it again. I did it again.
car on the outside now. All right. You're clear.
I need to put my fan back on. It's hot. Dude, my chair is actually like so broken, dude. It's not even. Okay, there goes my remote. Oh my gosh. You guys are wanting more races today. I'm probably not going to. Maybe I'll do one more because that'll split it perfectly 6 and 6. So we'll do one race to the round of 12, I guess. That would probably like split it, right? If we finish like top 10 this race, we're like locked in because of all our bonus points from the season. So, I'm not worried about it. This car sure is awful. Dude, that's been the trend recently. I just feel like I'm getting awful handling cars. It's once again a situation of it's loose in all the times where you don't want it to be loose, and it's tight when you need it to be loose. Like, I need it to loosen up right here, and it just doesn't. And then it'll loosen up on the exit there. You ever had anything Thomas-like? Dude, I don't know. I was a kid. I had, like, I think some Thomas, like the metal frames or whatever. I didn't have any of the wood stuff, I don't think. I don't remember. I don't really remember these details about when I was, like, 7. I do remember, like, I rode, like, in a place in Oregon, they had, like, a full-scale Thomas the Tank Engine, like, engine. And I remember that was, like, the coolest thing as a kid, because, like, you like Thomas the Tank Engine, well, guess what? Now you get a ride Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, a real, like, full-scale coal engine train that just looks like Thomas the Tank Engine. I think they still do it. I forgot where in Oregon it is. I want to say it's like near like Hood River area, so it's kind of close-ish to Portland. Maybe like an hour away from Portland, like an hour east of Portland. Something like that. I don't really remember it much now, but I've seen like pictures, and we drove by that area once. And I was like, oh, my sister was like, hey, that's where we did that. I was like, oh, really?
Careful, still there.
That's cool.
Car there on the outside. All right, you're clear.
Ugh, okay, let's get past Joey. Okay, let's not get tight on exit again.
All clear.
They have a day out with Thomas. I'm sure it's a similar thing. I'm sure that Oregon's not the only place to do that sort of thing. Oh, caution. Everyone's pitting. I will take the stage win then. Thank you very much. I don't care. I don't need to win this race, so...
Almost ready now.
Dude, yeah, Denny's got the Darrell Waltrip throwback. Except this one's kind of unoriginal, because Stenhouse did a Darrell Waltrip early. Actually, I guess I gotta hold them off for a while.
All right, you're clear.
Is Portland just a ton of ports everywhere? Not really. I don't know why it's called Portland. I wonder if Portland, Maine is a little bit better in that regard. Alright, these guys are probably going to get by me. I expected more people to stay out, not the entire field to pit. But once again,
You're clear.
they have the pit crew IQ of a goldfish.
Hold your line, got one inside. Clear low.
Damn. Yeah, I should have pitted.
Got one up top. Car on the outside now.
Oh, car sliding, and I'm in the wall.
Car on the outside now.
I mean, Chris Buescher having himself a run. Okay, why are we 3 wide? Why did my car kick out there? Excuse you.
Wave 'em off. Car
Yeah, wait.
south.
Okay, I'm gonna fix the car. Oh yeah, and freaking Landon Castle has this Sterling Marlin throwback. Just a lot of bangers, man. A lot of bangers. What can I say, dude? Dude, I might need to grab another snack after this race. I'm like really low energy today. I went and worked out and I just felt dead, bro. And I took it, like, I don't take naps, and I took like a little like hour power nap, maybe a little less than an hour. And I still feel like garbage. Denny Hamlin back to the lead. But hey, we technically have a little bit of a tire advantage. Yeah, there's so many banger throwbacks. I agree. Did Stenhouse not run a throwback? That's crazy. I mean, some of these like modded cars don't have throwbacks, so Ross is running the same old Allegiant car.
Car on the outside now.
Opinion on Kick Batowski? Bro, y'all, like, we keep pulling stuff from, like, my childhood. I remember watching Kick Batowski. I don't remember having much of an opinion on it. Other than I always thought it was funny that his real name was, like, Clarence. Oh, yeah, and they got the Adam Petty throwback.
Got a car high now.
Man, Busch and Hamlin are battling for the stage win. Very well could be battling for the race win.
That was your best lap ever.
We keep making a lot of brutal mistakes, unfortunately. It's one of my favorite XD shows. I liked Gravity. I didn't like Gravity Falls at the time. It took me a while to appreciate Gravity Falls. But now I really enjoy it. I also just enjoy Alex Hirsch as a person. Because he, like, actively is, like, anti a lot of the Disney suits and whatnot. Which I do respect. Yenar. Man, you really gotta block me to the bottom, Bubba? You don't gotta do that, man. Alright. Johnson and Almirola battle in here. It just makes me happy to see Jimmy in the playoffs in 2019, so even if he gets knocked out sooner rather than later, I'm just happy that he's made it, man. And he has a win. The same with 2018. He had 2 wins in 2018. And it was like, that just makes me happy. Granted, in this reality, he's only a 6-time champ, so do with it what you will. Oh, that corner, man, they check up and I get tight, and it's just, I'm scared I'm going to do it again. Alright.
You're clear.
Kyle Busch in charge with 3 laps to go. We're going to get a decent amount of that track position left. I think we got a top 10 car. We typically do. It's just mistakes happen, stupid AI things happen that continue to happen. Jimmy Hawk, you've asked that question like 4 times. I do not care. I don't eat Doritos. But if it gets you to stop asking the question, Cool Ranch, I guess. I don't think I've had a Dorito in like 2 years. Oh, Hamlin, dude, this battle between Hamlin and Busch is crazy. I love how this, okay, once again, not trying to sound like a dick, but I love how, like, the times where we're actually doing NASCAR-related stuff is the one time you guys aren't talking about NASCAR-related things. There's just some irony in that. It's kind of funny, but I just let it dawned on me. It's like, wait a minute, we're actually doing NASCAR, and no one's talking about NASCAR. Like, what kind of Twilight Zone thing is going on here? Let's see if we can get by Byron, even though we kind of give him a bit of a nudge there. It's not the weekend. It is. It's Friday afternoon / evening. All right, 13th. That's fair, I guess. This Arca, I thought. Dude, it's so hot in here, and it's not even that hot outside. I don't get it. Hamlin won that stage. What? I don't get it. This place's airflow sucks. I'm definitely gonna grab like a little thing of oats or something after this race. Dang, we got 40 laps left of this? Jeez Louise. This race is always so long. See if we can keep that top 10 streak alive. That's just a goal for today. If we keep doing that, we'll be A-okay. It's been an unreal run for us.
Still there.
Alright.
Still there.
Would you pay $105 to move to the southeast? Why $105? If I only have to pay $105 to have a place to live, yes. Now, $105 to... Yeah, 100%. Without a doubt.
Still there.
If someone's like, here, have a free house.
All clear.
Did you ever watch The Secret Saturdays? I have not. I don't know what that is. My chair is about to break again. So you see, you guys can see this, right? This just like comes down. It doesn't click into place anymore. Like my backrest. So like, if I lean back too much, it'll just completely give out, and I've actually fallen over. I was talking to Caleb the other day, as in Clayville, and I was like, yo, there's a chance I'm gonna be streaming, and I like push my chair back a little too hard, and I actually fall. I actually fall and like on stream, which would be a funny clip, but it would also be really embarrassing. Okay. We'll be at college? Hell yeah, brother. Good luck with college. It's an experience. Especially if you're a college athlete, man. Dude, I've been so depressed recently. Ugh. This college coming to an end. I didn't play sports this year and a lot of stuff. I'm not going to get into it. But hey. What doesn't help is Clint Boyer putting me in the wall. But Hamlin running away with it. These Gibbs cars, man. Unreal. Here we go. Let's see if we can get by the 14 here. Oh, please don't squeeze. Please don't have that wall thing happen. Thank you. Honestly, I'm content with 6th. Oh, I completely botched that corner. Actually, not too bad. Oh, Boyer checked up. Thank you. All right. Woo! Get off the wall! Get off the wall! Get off the wall! Okay, thank you, Clint. Man, Denny's looking for win number 5. That would be pretty impressive. I'd say pretty impressive. We have 10 wins. Favorite motor oil? I don't know. I think I bought Mobile 1 last time I needed oil in my car. So, Mobile 1, I guess. But at the same time, my car keeps breaking. I don't think it's oil related, though. Top 5 here, or top 6 rather, kind of have a breakaway. I just don't think we quite have the stuff to get to Hamlin. But this is a really long run, so we'll see how this car is. I think we have slightly better tires than him, I want to say. So we'll see. We have time. Lap traffic will play a factor as well, so. Really good cartoon. Interesting. Dude, there's some shows that got killed by advertising and, like, not actually marketing them. Firefly is the best example of it. They literally released Firefly out of order, and the only reason why it was even greenlit in the first place is because, like, I forgot what network it was, owed, like, Joss Whedon a favor. And it's a shame because Firefly is so good. And it only ended up getting like 14 episodes, and then they were able to put together one movie. And the movie's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's quite as good as the show, but the movie's good. But no, Firefly as a show is fantastic. It's like Star Trek meets like Yellowstone, I guess. It's like a Western space thing. And I guess like some Star Wars too. And Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk are my goats. I love them. And Jewel State. State, whatever her name is. I always mispronounce her last name. Love her. Oof. Okay. Dude, I'm exhausted right now. I don't know what's up with that. I think just finishing college, all that stuff is taking a toll on me, man. It's taking a toll, you know. Got the wall. Yeah, Heat 4 is and 5 are like identical driving model wise. I'm enjoying this race. I mean, I still hate how like the car just is tight at the wrong times, but how far back are we of Hamlin? 2.1 seconds. I don't think we have what it takes to win this thing, but lap traffic could play a factor. If he laps enough cars and we get like a late race caution, I'll take tires. Because like we're fine on points at this point. I just want to win, but we're kind of stuck in this 5th, 6th area. I haven't been able to get by Edwards yet. We'll try here. Nope. Can't make the pass on the outside. Meanwhile, like this is letting Hamlin just gap me even more. But the AI notoriously have problems with lap traffic, and who knows, they'll probably pit with 1 to go, like they did at Michigan for some reason. Which, don't get me wrong, I was happy I won that race, but it was such a lame way to win a race. I was like, really? Like, that's just how it is? Jeff Dunham? I'm familiar with Jeff Dunham. He's not one of my favorite comics, but my parents really like him. My mom really likes him. I never really thought he was all that. Not my style, because he does like ventriloquist humor. Okay, Hamlin's starting to get by lap cars. Dude, yeah, JGR has been like 1, 2, 3 this whole time. We finally got by Boyer and Bowman. Hopefully this lap traffic can help. Edwards is gonna get stuck. Oh, okay, really? Really, Quinn? Really, Quinn?
Hold your line, got one inside.
Lap traffic's gonna be tough here because it's really narrow. Okay, really? Clint, don't squeeze me down. Don't. What are you doing, bro? Dick? I'm trying to go low and Clint just squeezes me up. I mean, that's using the lap car as a pick, I guess, but good lord. Yeah, no, there's parts of Jeff Dunham's stand-up and stuff I think it's funny. It's just, he's not really my favorite. Oh, Hamlin got completely stuck.
You're all clear up top.
Hamlin got hosed here. Everyone's under a blanket here. Because the AI... Cody wears like too wide with Chastain, I think.
Careful, still there. Got a car high now.
Dang it, dude. I tried to make a move, and you get screwed. I mean, I went too low, but still. And thankfully, they're getting held up by lap cars pretty substantially, so maybe I can make it back up. Me and Darlington. Easiest win away. Yes, I was running fourth, and that was obviously an easy win.
Careful, still there.
Ugh.
All clear up top.
Alright, let's regain some composure.
You got room, you're clear there.
But I think Bush broke free of those lappers, unfortunately for us. By the way, I was realizing this. I was kind of rooting for Hamlin to win this race because we've not had an AI driver win more than 4 races in a season in the saga. I don't think. Been a lot of parity. So if Hamlin wins one more, that would be 5. And I guess Bush is at 2, so he could theoretically do it too. We'll see. Dude, Darlington's long, bro. This race always feels really long. I mean, we've gained a couple tenths on Kyle, but we gotta wait for a little bit for lap traffic. It's Logano's. Do I consume water? I certainly hope so. Dude, you know what pisses me off is I keep seeing these ads. I keep getting these ads on like YouTube for, I forgot what the brand is. Even if I remember what the brand is, it's like the flavored water. It's like, oh, you know, drinking water is so boring, but put these little pods or whatever, and it's like Mio, but it wasn't Mio. And I'm like, if you have to put flavor in your water, like, you actually like are like awful. Like, genuinely, like, you suck. Like, drinking flavored water, I think, should be part of the 7 deadly sins. They should make it the 8 deadly sins. Lust, friggin' gluttony, and then at the end it's just drinking flavored water. That goes with seltzer water, like carbonated water. If you drink carbonated water, I don't trust you.
You got room, you're clear. Car outside.
Like, if you drink LaCroix, like, I don't trust you. Genuinely, like, I don't trust you.
Still there, inside. All clear.
There's something wrong with your mind and soul that I cannot form a close relationship with you. That means sweet tea is a sin. Well, no, because tea is a little different. When I'm saying flavored water, I'm not saying like tea or... Technically every drink is flavored water by that remark. But in terms of actual, like, you know what I mean, LaCroix and like the little like water flavor pack things, those are awful. Oh, Clinton Boyer just took the lead. What? Mike. Guess what day it is?
Careful.
Alright. We're up to P6, despite almost wrecking. So let's be smart. Does water have a taste? I mean, it's an interesting philosophical question. Yeah, it tastes like water. You can taste the minerals and stuff in water. That's why some waters taste different. Okay, sorry, Carl. Jeez. Yeah, Kyle Busch got way trapped. We have a shot to win this, though. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying more like the packets or the pouches, or like whatever they call them. I don't even know if the pouches is the right term. Yeah, exactly. It's like the mineral balance and the pH balance and stuff. You can definitely taste the difference in water. It's just it's different than if you were drinking like different kinds of soda or lemonade or something. Man, Hamlin's trying to get by Boyer. Oh, heavily chlorinated water. No, you can taste. There's such thing as bad tasting water. Yeah, because if you get like airport water, for example, it's awful because it's the way it's treated. I mean, it's clean, you know that, but it tastes freaking horrible. Really, 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 every freaking time we run here, man. That's brutal. Bush. This is why I hate Darlington in video games, man. Is that happens every time you try to pass someone. It's uncanny. But luckily, we're in 25th. And we have fresh Goodyears and 13 laps to make something out of it. So we're gonna do our best and try to finally get a top 10 at this godforsaken track in the saga. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like flavored sparkling water. See, Randall, I don't trust you. Nothing personal. Just, I don't trust you now. I hope you know that. Okay, thankfully, actually, that long run helped us because we got by 14 cars just from them being a lap down. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. This car is moving and grooving. Probably should not be down here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Don't care. Give me that top 10. If we get a top 10, we like are locked into the next round pretty much, so I'm not too worried about it. This Hamlin kind of drifted up there. Dude, we could win this genuinely now. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise unless we have another issue. Kyle Busch looking to the inside. It's been these four really up front for most of this race. Chase Elliott in the mix. Busch looking to the inside of Boyer. Oh, Boyer slams the door on him. Come on, Kyle, get his ass. Give Elliott a little push here. Come on, get Chase, really. I got nowhere to go. 10 to go. Kyle Busch pressuring the 14 of Boyer. Oh, he's going to slide up. There you go. To the inside. Oh, he maybe doesn't quite get him. Okay, Chase, high. I'm going to try to make a pass on Elliott there. Elliott's got some damage from that wreck. Surprised he's running as well as he is. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we didn't get a throwback this season. It's a throwback to our Daytona 500 win. Alright, we'll give Kyle a little push here. Into one. We have a shot to win this thing, man. I just don't want to end up wrecking someone or getting myself wrecked for the win. See if I can get by boy. Oh shoot, car stepped out. Kyle Busch thrown back to this 2023 Auto Club win. So true.
Careful, still there.
Oh, I need to get by Clint, bro. Okay, cars. Why is the car handling worse on fresh tires?
Still there.
The beauty of this game's mechanics, not Matt DiBenedetto. Slide job him. I gotta get off the gas a little bit. Alright, 7 to go. 7 laps to try to get by this 18 car. Did I just hit a bump? What was that? You see the way the car reacted there? That was weird. Don't quite have it there. Oh, can maybe try to make the pass on the inside. Car got tight. Nice. I mean, he's got older tires than us, remember, but I'm just scared to make a move on him the way things have been going for us today. Promise you haven't committed crimes or done any shady dealings while drinking flavored sparkling water. That's what they all say, Randall. That's what they all say.
Careful, still there.
Jeez. Top 5 drivers all in the chase, or playoffs, rather. Chase playoffs, close enough. Dude, it's just so hard to pass here, man. It's been us versus Kyle Busch a lot this season. Have I committed any crimes? My lawyers have obligated me to not answer that question. Or have encouraged me, not obligated me. Ooh, come on, come on. Nope, car got tight, car got tight. This car is like tighter on the short run, which is hurting us. Yeah, I played the 5th, exactly. 4 to go. Yeah, I've committed many crimes in my dreams, you got me. Don't think lap traffic will be an issue. Oh, car's starting to step out on exit, don't love that. Dude, I'm like, I'm gonna make a bold move here towards the end if I can keep on him there. Has Barb committed any crimes? I mean, Jamie McMurray has. He did, like, murder some people at, what was that, Kansas? Kentucky? That's why Jamie's not in this season. They finally locked him up. Canonically, Jamie McMurray's in jail.
Stay low, stay low.
For reckless endangerment and, second-degree manslaughter. Like 23 accounts. Okay, come on. 2 to go here at Darlington, and we have a shot to win this thing. I feel like we're better. Well, true, yeah, but we could have put Jamie in here, because he was doing alright. Oof. Dude. I'll try the outside here. Nope. Okay. Ugh. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. The car stepped out a little bit there. 1 to go. I'm going to have to make the move in 3 and 4. I think lap cars might get in the way. Watch him pit, bro. That would be funny. To the inside, we peek. Oh, car stepped out bad. We're going to have to send it here. Send it around the outside. Come on, make it stick, make it stick, make it stick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Drag race, lap car in the way. Lap car in the... Oh!
Way to earn that checker flag.
Holy cow, we got it. I think Quinn Houff maybe slowed him down just a tad. Oh my gosh. Nah, we gotta run that back. We finally get our Southern 500 win. And let's see this final lap here. There we go. Okay. Barb has won the 500. We didn't win Indianapolis. That went to Hamlin. Yeah, I'm shocked here. Okay, great camera angle, Fox. What are we doing? I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna see how close this finish was. Right here, coming off the corner, it was a drag race. Okay. Dude, it's so hard to get, like, precise, like... Okay, can I get a better camera angle, please? I need like, the top down. That was insane. I didn't think we had it. I knew we were better than him. Dude. It's so hard to get the... There we go, finally. Jeez. There we go. Wait. There is your margin of victory. Let's grab that. I think Half slowed him down. I mean, I leaned on him a little bit. We'll get a nice, like, top-down shot here. Look at that. What? I wonder what the margin of victory was. We'll see. Wow. Have you ever? No, I've never. Let's see. That is 1/100th of a second. I thought it was closer than that. But there's your top 10. A couple playoff drivers with good runs. We'll go through the whole order here so you can figure out. Jimmy Johnson, not a good run. Matt DiBenedetto, not a good run. Eric Almirola, also not a good run. Austin Dillon, okay run. I'm guessing Johnson will be below the cut line. Yep, okay. Well, we're locked in. And what was one heck of a finish. And our 11th win of the season. Wow, remarkable. So we'll do the next two races on competition mode to make things a little fun. But I will be right back. I need food. I am dying of hunger. And then we'll do at least maybe three more. Maybe three more. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Okay, I have a little more energy now. I had some oats. We're good. All right. That was a heck of a finish. Let's look at your point stands real quick. We're advanced, so we're gonna do the next two races on competition mode as promised. Watkins Glen. Should be a fun one. Thank you, Keanu. I'm glad you got the reference. Dude, peanut. I got these. They're called mush oats. Wait, that's a 2018 logo. You see that? It says August 5th, 2018. This is a 2019 game. Good job, guys. All right. Well, this will be an interesting challenge because typically I'm pretty good at Watkins Glen in these games. As I say as I hit the pit road exit wall. But competition mode make things maybe a little interesting. And we'll do the same competition mode at Bristol, which could be fun. But, and then, yeah, you guys are wanting maybe one more race after that. I think will be perfect, because we'll split it in half. This game, on some road courses, is very strict when it comes to track limit penalties, but Watkins Glen is, oddly enough, one that they're pretty kind about. So, oh, dude, I needed that food, man. I feel way better already. I think I was just a little undersatiated today. Sorry if my energy and my mood's been a little down. I just am feeling a little down today, as it is. But hope you guys are having fun. Well, this year is the Monster Energy logos. 2019 did have the Monster Energy. Was the Monster Energy Cup Series still? Ooh, not a good turn one. I kind of backed it up a little bit. 107's the pole time. You're not, yeah, exactly. You're not you when you're hungry. Man, we need a Barb Dwyer Snickers car. Well, I guess we beat the Snickers car last race, so I'm glad we finally got a Southern 500 in what has been just a remarkable season for us. I'm happy. I will gladly take it. So, like, we can cut through the grass here and it doesn't get a penalty for some reason. I'm not complaining because the penalties in these games are brutal because they make you start and stop. Yeah, but yeah, Indy Road Course is horrible with time penalties. Sonoma's a little, clearly, we kind of got screwed at Sonoma. What crown jewel have you not won yet? I think the Southern 500 was the last one. Because we've won 3 Daytona 500s. We won the Coke 600 this season. We've won 3 of the 4 crown jewels. We didn't win Indy. Hamlin won Indy. 107, 108, 109. Not a great lap, but it'll probably be top 20. 9th! Whoa! 2 seconds off the pole is 9th? Goodness. Matt DiBenedetto, road course merchant. Have you won the Bristol night race? Many times. Alright, Watkins Glen time. We're locked in, got a little competition mode action. Hang on, I'm getting some texts. Alright. Yeah, I agree. The penalties are stupid. Almirola with a good qualifying effort. Oh, I probably should have gone through to see everyone. The Benedetto Championship run would be crazy. I mean, to be fair, there's a road course race in the round of 12 as well. I have it where this is more like the 2024 season. In terms of I put 2 road courses in the playoffs, because why not? Denny Hamlin up here. Eric Jones missed the playoffs. He's looking to grab a win at the very least. Kind of had a couple down years at JGR after having a great rookie season with Furniture Row, as Ryan Blaney takes the lead. Here at the Glen of the Watkinsness. I sent that in too deep. I'm sorry, that Jones boy is around. Probably a caution. And that's the end of the stage. Wow, okay. Okay, well. This might be a short race, chat. That's the end of stage 1. Do you know any good recording platforms for making a video? What do you mean recording platforms? I use OBS Studio. I would use that if you mean like something just to record videos. OBS Studio. You can find it on Steam. It's pretty easy to use, and you can use it to stream as well, which I do. Matty D to the lead. Dude, could we get 2 Matt DiBenedetto road course wins in a season? That'd be insane. We're up to P3. Hopefully we won't... Hopefully we'll make it more than half a lap. This is a longer stage, to be fair. Yeah, definitely OBS Studio would be my play. We're going to dive it in on Blaney here. Up to P2. Man, we could grab win number 12 here. We got the speed, I think. Oop, oop, oop. Car backed up a little bit. I'm always bad through there, man. Does it work with Chromebook? I don't think so. Chromebooks are weird, man. You need like a proper PC or a Mac. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh! Caution is out for Ryan freaking Blaney at Watkins Glen. Good lord. Clip that. Remind me before this race ends to go back and look at that. We have damage on the race car, but we're going to stay out. Good lord. And he stays out. He didn't pit.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready.
Extensions? Yeah, that's true.
Left side. 2 to go.
Alright. Me versus DiBenedetto.
Left side.
Can Matt DiBenedetto be our Paul Menard this season? Because Paul Menard somehow... Dude, what is wrong with... You know what I think? Chat, can someone confirm this? Does competition mode completely take off all your assists? I think that's why the car, whenever in competition mode, feels worse. Is because I've had, like, some really slight assists on for this season. Like, 15 for, like, spit. That's why. Okay. I was gonna say, like, it feels slightly worse. Not, like, by much. But I was like, I noticed the wheels spinning a little more. That makes sense. Okay. Dude, Matt DiBenedetto stage win. Notice how they're not in the pause menu? Yeah, fair enough. Good information. Huh. That makes so much more sense, because I was like, man, Indianapolis and Richmond, I was like, the car felt worse. Like, Richmond, I was like, why does this car feel worse than it did? Because we ran Richmond earlier in the season.
Left side. You got room.
I don't want to pit, but we have so much damage on the car, we're not going to win this thing.
Clear right.
You know? Granted, we don't have to. But that explains, because, like, my car stepped out in such a weird spot with that Blaney wreck. I was like, why did it do that? Oh, I agree, Dettlebug. I totally agree. Especially with some tracks like Bristol, in, like, the heat games in Martinsville, you can get pulled into pit roads so easily. Well, Matt DiBenedetto, looking to extend his playoff run. He's going to drive away with it and probably win stage 2 here. Unless we get a really good... I think we are better than him right now, but I think the damage to our car is hurting us, for sure. Oof. Hopefully I just want a fun race here to the end. If Dibby wins, that's... If Matt DiBenedetto wins, everyone wins, you know? Matt DiBenedetto is one of those guys. But these JGR boys, Edwards, Bush, they have been damn good this season. But Matt DiBenedetto will win stage 2. We'll barely be able to hold off Edwards for second. But some stage points, doesn't really matter.
Done, driver.
Unless we would have gotten the stage win. There's your top 10. Denny Hamlin ends up with stage points. Jimmy Johnson not looking good right now in terms of advancing. Who else is... Clint Boyer not with a good run either. Nor was Joey Logano having a good run. Chat, I kind of want to pit. I want to fix this race. I'm going to pit because we need to go for the win. So I'll take the tire advantage. I'll take the fixed car, more importantly. I don't care. If second versus 28th, right now, it doesn't matter, right?
Ready.
I don't think... We're going to need, like, some cautions, but the way the AI checks up in the corner, I can get, like, 10 spots right here. At least.
Still there. Left side.
See?
Left side.
Told you. And now we have fresher tires as Edwards takes the lead from DiBenedetto.
All clear.
Kurt Busch has kind of had a down season. Racing for his brother's race team. We got a really good run off there. I need to back off early so I don't just... Landon Castle's running 16th? That's my goat right there. Alright, we're doing good. I mean, 39th to 15th and maybe even better in one lap, we'll gladly take. So, tires and more importantly, a fixed race car.
Left side. Clear
We
right.
kind of overshot that corner a little bit. Yeah. We gained 26 spots in a lap there. That's absurd. As Edwards still leading though, we'll see if DiBenedetto can get it done though. Remember, Jimmy Johnson dominated a lot of Sonoma, but it was unfortunately, or I guess not unfortunately, DiBenedetto was able to steal it from him late. I'm guessing DiBenedetto's in second right now. Regardless, though, he's in the playoffs. He had a stage win. Yeah, hey, Rafa. Yeah, speaking of which, your boy just got the lead taken from him. He was leading for a while. Ooh, car stepped out a little bit there. Oh, okay. Hit the... Wow, what a save. Chat, once again, remind me to look at the replay to find the Ryan Blaney crash, because I need pictures of that, because I was... just to look at it again in all its glory. Do you consume food? Yes. Contrary to popular belief, I do. Commander put a gun to my head to see Matt win, so it better be real. I mean, we got 8 laps, and we'll figure it out, Rafa. I don't know how far back he is, because I'm in 12th, so... He's your pole sitter, so... Thank you, Commander. Watching Summer Game Fest. Anything good? Whoa! Jeez! Yeah, competition mode, I'm just realizing it's more so... It forces your car to have no assists, and sometimes in this game, that is not enjoyable. New Resident Evil? Ooh, cool. I'm praying for my Knights of the Old Republic remake update. It's been like 4 years, man. I did see the Sonic game over. That got leaked. Minecraft crossover. Same with the SpongeBob crossover. And it got leaked as well with the Sonic racing game. I think there's another... Well, it makes sense, because they've done like Team Fortress 2 crossovers. Wreck-It Ralph was one. So they're no stranger to crossover content. Well, we're a stranger, though, because maybe I shouldn't have pitted. We've kind of come even out here. We're in danger of losing what has been a legendary top 10 streak. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That makes sense, because I think it's all Paramount connected. Because Sonic, of course, they did Sonic movies by Paramount. So, it would make sense that other Paramount properties like SpongeBob and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be easy to get in. Dude, my car is stepping out through the S's there. Jeez, I don't know how that wasn't a time penalty. There we go, good run there. Edward's still leading, but knowing this game, there could be a phantom caution, which could make things real interesting. It would give us a shot to keep this top 10 streak going. Which is in jeopardy of losing it here. I would need to put the hammer down and gain about 2 seconds here, which I think is doable. We haven't really ran that good of laps so far this race. Really feel like we haven't been quite hitting our marks. The car's handled a little worse than I would hope because of the competition mode. If that's the gap, Carl's winning this. I don't think DiBenedetto's got a shot. Rafa, if you're here, I can consider spin gating it to see if your boy can get a shot to win it. That might be blatant race manipulation, but I don't care. No penalty, because I'm built different. At least it's better than Ignition's penalty system. But at the same time, a Carl win would feed families. Because Carl doesn't have a win this season. Setting things right, I like that. Do justice for Talladega. I mean, I might accidentally, like, I'm not even saying this is like, haha, accidentally. No, like, the AI take the bus stops so differently than I do. In the sense of, like, I might actually, like, accidentally wreck one of them. Remember? Oh, that is true. Matt was a jerk to me at Road America. That is a really good point. See, I almost killed Hamlin there. Yeah, but Justice for Bristol night. That is true. Well, that would be Ryan Newman. I don't blame Denny for that. I blame Ryan Newman for that. Denny just simply took advantage. He wasn't the cause, I would say. That was a really bad set of corners for me. Yeah, I don't think Matt's going to get to him, unfortunately, for y'all.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
That was actually a pretty good lap. I kind of botched the last couple of corners. Lap traffic is probably not a possibility. I was going to say it could happen. Okay. I want to catch Martin. 1.4 seconds. If we have a money bus stop here, we could probably get him next time. Oh, I oversent that. Thankfully, no time penalties. That grass spot, the fact that's not a time penalty is so nice, bro. I don't like abusing it too much, but it's really nice. I appreciate it. Alright, we're coming to 3 to go? 4 to go? 3 to go. 3 to go. Carl Edwards leading here at Watkins Glen. Looking to clinch himself a spot in the round of 12. And what very well might be his final season. Okay. Ooh, big wiggle. Big wiggle in the car there. I might be the caution man at this point, the way this car is handling in some sections. It's not great. True, that's true. That's a good point, Delbug. Alright, we are gaining on Martin. Oh, got in the back of him. Save it, Martin, save it. Do I breathe air? No, I don't. I have gills, actually. Alright, I want this top 10. Chat, I might, is all I'm saying, I might. If Martin happens to spin out. Okay, how did he gain speed from that?
Careful. Still there. Clear left.
Alright, well, 2 to go. If we're going to get a caution, it needs to be this time.
See what's the line.
Okay. We're running top 10, which is something you love to see. Oh, yep. Oh, he saved it.
Left side. Clear left.
Nope, I tried, chat. I genuinely tried. It's not happening, though. I tried. I tried to wreck Harvick. I'm not gonna lie, and white flag is out, so unfortunately it doesn't matter. De Benedetto will not win, but we will get, most likely, Carl Edwards' first win of the season. And we're gonna try to continue our top 10 streak.
Alright, let's go. White flag.
Sorry, Rafa, if you're still here. Blame Commander. Now, if Caleb's here, yeah, he's happy. Man, there's a 5-second gap to Almirola. I mean, watch, like, Edwards blow up or something here. That'd be funny. I mean, I think he's got, like, a substantial lead, if I had to guess. Yeah, I think Matt's still going to make the round of 12 with the run he had, because he got a stage win, remember? And he had 19 stage points plus a top 5. That's 100% going to get it done. But coming out of the final corner, Carl Edwards will win at Watkins Glen and lock himself into the round of 12. I need to look at the replay to see Ryan Blaney die. And we come home a respectful 8th. I think the damage we got from the Blaney incident kind of did us in, but a top 10 is still a top 10 at the end of the day. Dude, the bird's screaming outside my window again. Okay, replay. It was on like lap 4. So I just gotta go through this real quick. Nyom. Thank you for the reminder, chat. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, De Benedetto's leading. We're in second when this happens. Is it really going to give me the worst camera angle for this? Yeah, right there. Oh, off of Edwards. And he just goes flying. Let's get a snapshot of that, shall we? Woo! Look at this beautiful racetrack. Would love to go someday. Wait, that pit kind of goes hard. You should go this year. I wish I could. There you go. That goes hard. Let's do like a... There we go. That's a keeper. Okay. 8th place for us. Matt De Benedetto indeed ends up 2nd place. Carl Edwards grabs his first win. There's your top 10. Denny Hamlin a decent run. Johnson still ran top 20, but he's going to need a good run at Bristol. Boyer a horrible run. Dillon in a horrible run. They're going to be in must-wins. Logano a bad run too. Let's see the point standings. Johnson minus 12. Keselowski actually minus 1. It's a close points battle. De Benedetto's only plus 13 actually, so it'll be close. But us and Edwards, of course, are locked in. Bush and Hamlin are also statistically locked into the next round. The 8th place run continues our top 10 streaks. Hey, Diecast Driven, what's up? Hope you're doing well too. Shout out Diecast Driven, as always. For that. Alright. It's Bristol time. Oops. We'll do competition mode again, since we are locked in, like I said. Another track. Hey, this is another good track for Matt De Benedetto, is all I'm saying. This is the race we could get Matt De Benedetto redemption. This is the race he should have won in real life. Or maybe it was the other one, I don't remember. Alright, it's Bristol, baby. And we'll do one race of the round at 12, I think. Unless you guys want to keep that till next week. It's up to you all. Joey Logano, 22 months. Jeez Louise.
I'm Jimmy Johnson.
Well, thankfully Newman's in a different car, so maybe he won't get screwed over as much. We were fast here. I think we won Bristol. Did we win Bristol Spring this season? I think we did. That felt like a really good lap. It's probably top 10? No, 16th. One lap for quali. I know, that's how this game works. Don't ask me why. Well, speaking of Newman, there he is. Carl Edwards on the pole. Austin Dillon, a good qualifying effort. Matt De Benedetto, 23rd. Let's go through and find your playoff drivers here. De Benedetto, Almirola, and then Truex. Is Byron in the playoffs? I don't think so. You think any legacy tracks will be at it? I sure hope so. Got a car going to the rear. By the way, it is Chase Elliott to the rear. And same with Ty Dillon. So, fortunately, Ty Dillon.
Be ready here.
I mean, I would love to see some legacy tracks. Anyways, green flag. Jimmy Johnson, a good qualifying effort. He needs some points. Keselowski. We'll see how it goes. But it's those JGR boys continuing to be outstanding. We're green here for Bristol. Would you guys want one more after this, or should we call it after this race? What do y'all think?
At the bottom here.
Because we would only do one more to start the round of 12,
Still
if we
there
would.
inside.
Oh, Boyer punts us up. Boyer, you are testing my nerve today, man.
Car high, careful there.
Jeez, I'm getting ran over.
You got room, you're clear.
Alrighty. This car on the short run in competition mode actually feels a little better with no assist. It turns a little better.
Hold your line, got one inside. You got room, you're clear there.
Whoa, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Yeah, don't throw the caution. Don't throw the
Got a car coming inside now.
Really? Really? Is that part of competition mode too? They just screw you over as much as they can? That's crazy. Thankfully, we're locked in.
All clear. Inside.
Wow, that's... Not only did I spin, so Newman was sideways too. Well, the thing is, iRacing has a lot of scans of tracks already, so I don't think it'd be that hard for them to import legacy tracks like Auto Club and stuff. But I think we'll get a lot of fun tracks, because if ARCA's being added, we'll get a lot of unique ARCA tracks, and a lot of unique, like, Xfinity Series and truck tracks. Like, we'll get, like, IRP. Actually, this still is an IRP? We'll get Rockingham. And I'm hoping they'll let you drive the Cup cars at Rockingham. Kind of like how NASCAR Heat did it. To where you can drive tracks that, Okay, we need to focus on staying on the lead lap here.
Still there?
Oh, I love that landing castle scheme. Dude, Starcom had some absolute banger paint schemes. Can we talk about that? Underrated. Well, thankfully we have that win in the top 10. But our top 10 streak, once again, is in jeopardy. As NASCAR has apparently had enough of our dominance.
Careful, still there.
Oh, kind of got into a net there. I would have laughed if they called the caution for him barely hitting the wall. How far back? Dude, we are like having to push it here. We're going to have to really fight hard to stay on the lead lap. At the very least, get by a lot of these cars, create a gap if we can.
Clear high, clear high.
No, I'm really excited for NASCAR 25. I know a lot of you guys are too. I would also love to play Mario Kart World. I'm gonna be honest, if I played Mario Kart World, chat, don't hate me for this, but I'm guessing if I, like, of all the games I will play this year, if I end up getting a Switch 2 and whatnot, I probably can't put 25 as Game of the Year unless it's really, like, outstanding.
Alright, you're clear there.
Chase Elliott not having a good run. Remember, he started in the rear, and he's not really made up much time. We have a big gaggle of cars. Edwards. How many races left? It's kind of up to you. I'm thinking this will probably be the last one today. Unless you want me to start the round of 12, but I think it'd make more sense just to start it next week.
Careful, still there.
Slide job.
Got one up top. 3 wide, keep pushing. Car outside.
Okay, 3 wide for 28th. Let's do it, guys. Why not?
Keep pushing.
Edwards is about to lap us all, man. So let's not slow each other down, por favor.
Stay low.
If I go a lap down, this will be interesting.
Half down, half to
Dude,
go.
I wonder how much, like, I could try to get an in with, like, the devs and be like, hey, I'm technically a NASCAR content creator. Can I get, like, a free copy of the game? You know how they give out copies to creators and, like, advanced copies? I wonder if, like, I could be big enough. If you all have Twitter,
You got room, you're clear there.
eventually just keep adding, like, I want all you guys on my behalf to be like, hey, you guys should give Murph a copy of the game if you're doing advanced copies for creators. Just to act as if I have, like, a actual following.
You're clear there.
And then they'll look at my Twitter and be like, he only has 400 followers. And then, like, YouTube's like, he doesn't even have 3,000 subscribers.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
Dude, Edwards is coming, bro. We just gotta survive for 12 more laps, and we'll be fine.
Car there on the outside.
But that being said, like, I see him. So this is... kind of scary.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
All right. Kyle Busch to the lead. Those Gibbs cars, man, have been insane. I mean, Edwards finally got his first win, but he's arguably been just as good as Busch and Hamlin. All right, 10 to go in stage 1, trying to stay on the lead lap. Oh, I have that Chris Buescher diecast. It's on like the really shitty PTC mold. Dude, I'm realizing like my peak diecast collecting year was definitely 2019 with all these cars that I recognize that I own as diecast. Matt DiBenedetto Nation, your boy's in 21st right now, so not ideal for Divi Nation to have a shot at the round of 16. It is ideal if you're Jimmy Johnson or Keselowski fan, because that might get them the boost they need.
Car there on the inside.
Well, there's Chase Elliott. I think Elliott's probably gonna. Oh, dude, I need to get by some of you. Bush is right behind me, bro.
Careful, still there.
I need to get by some of y'all. I almost spun the tires on the apron there. Kyle, nothing personal, buddy, but I'm gonna be fighting you hard to stay on the lead lap here. At the very least, enough so I'm the first car lap down.
Still there inside. Road clear. Hold your
No.
line, got one inside.
No! Damn. Well, this is gonna be tough for us to come back. I think the top 10 streak might actually be over with this race. Ah. Jeez, this car's wiggly. We'll see if we can get a couple more spots at least. Okay, Byron is out of the playoffs. That's what I thought. I didn't think he made it. Good, because me and Byron had some beef earlier on this season.
Car there on the
I mean, a couple cars are going 2 laps down, so that might help us get a few spots. I don't want DiBenedetto to get past. Oh, DiBenedetto just gave him the spot there. Matt, what are we doing, man? You're fighting for a playoff spot, and you just gave him best mac and cheese? Panera, 100%. I don't eat it much anymore because, like, it's so not good for you with the amount of, like, saturated fat and calories, but good lord. You can get, like, a Panera mac and cheese at, like, a grocery store. You just heat it up on in the oven or in the microwave. Oh, my God, bro. Beecher's also top tier. Toyota orders. Wait, where is Paul Menard right? Is Paul Menard in 3rd right now? Or in 2nd? Here, get by me, Paul. I'm curious. Yes, Paul Menard! Alright. Were we the first car lap down? I don't know if Busch got by Dylan. If not, that's huge. There's your stage points. Jimmy Johnson, some much needed stage points. No, he got by a couple others. Alright, well, we're gonna stay out. Actually, I should have pit, I guess. Because I won't get the wave around because nobody pit. Oh well. Alright, this is gonna be a tough one to pull off for us. Good lord, wheel spin. Oh my gosh. Rafa, you didn't see that.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
Actually, look, that was on purpose because now one more car's in the lead lap. I was purposely trying to get Matt back on the lead lap by causing a caution. Caution there. Okay, note to self, the tires spin like a mofo.
Inside.
No, see, Rafa, now there's one less car a lap down, so it was smart. It was playing the long game.
Stay high, stay high. Inside. Clear all around.
Paul Menard to the lead. He didn't make the playoffs, man, but he's a fighter, and I love that for him.
Stay on the bottom here.
Can we get a Paul Menard Bristol win? Hello, William. So I believe... No, we had 12 wins in 15. I was going to say, I think we have the record for most wins of the season for us.
Careful, still there.
But I was like, no, we had 12 in 15.
Clear low.
Okay, hi, Chase. Bye, Chase.
Alright, clear outside. Car high, careful there.
Oh, I'm still not on the lead lap. I'm the first car lap down now. Oh, no, I got the free pass. Never mind. Wait, why did I get the free pass?
Drive safe.
I'll take it.
Come on, keep your head on straight.
Back on the lead lap, baby. All I had to do was right hook Chase Elliott, which is deserved, mind you. Austin Dillon to the lead? He's a playoff driver. Austin Dillon winning would be hysterical. I'm just saying, that would be very funny. Alright. I need to get through these guys, because lap traffic sucks. Oh my gosh, dude, they're just... Can you not be too wide for 38th or whatever you're running, guys? That'd be great. Listen, me wrecking Chase Elliott there was actually... I'm helping Matt DiBenedetto out. Because Chase Elliott's the competition.
Stay low, stay low.
Alright. Yeah, he knows... Austin Dillon knows how to get it done at short tracks.
You're clear. You're going too fast.
The apron.
Got one peeking outside.
Ugh.
Inside.
Murph Term Speedway. Yeah, this is a pretty exciting announcement, chat. I've neglected to tell you so far, but I am actually in NASCAR 25.
Clear low, clear low.
Because I'm just built different. Dude, are my tires, like, smoking? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, I think, like, dude, I got some bad damage on this car, man. I just gotta try to stay on the lead lap here, and we'll pit at the end of the stage. It's Cracky's Nordhaus, most likely confirmed as well. Dude, y'all are slowing me up, man. I mean, my car is really thrashed, I'm not gonna lie, and it's handling like garbage, too. Akimbo, try not to say the same joke challenge, impossible. Hey, I said if this stream hits 69 likes, I'd do a 100% Jefferson race after this, but I think we're probably at like 5, if I had to guess, based on the activeness of the chat. But, you know, it's alright. It's alright, mate.
Stay low, stay low. You're all clear up
I mean, how many likes are we at?
Hold your line. Got
Probably
one outside.
nowhere close.
Clear eye, clear eye.
I would be shocked if the stream is at 69 viewers at any point. Alright, okay, just need to hang on.
Still there.
22? Yeah, that sounds about right. I like the stream.
Still there. You got
How about that?
You're
I
clear.
like the stream. Do it! Oh, sorry, Bubba.
Still there. Inside.
Love that car. Oh, there he goes. Save it.
All right, clear low.
Alright, where's Matt running? 27th. Okay, Matt, my DiBenedetto gang, it's not looking good. I'll try to wreck Reagan for you.
Clear all around.
Wow, that took him forever to call a caution. That actually lost him a spot, bro. I should stop trying to help. Alright, I'm gonna pit. Fix the car up. Maybe we can game this on some track position. Yeah, no, it's Menard and Dillon on the front row. Jones is up there.
Green, green, green. Got one down low now.
So, pretty crazy. You got 6 to go in stage 2, which is fine. We can just kind of ride it around. We don't really need to care about gaining too many spots. I'm just going to try to make sure I don't tear up the car. Logano not looking great. Jimmy's running okay. I don't know if okay is going to cut it, but he did get a couple stage points. Stage points are going to be key here, I think. Forza Horizon 6 announcement on Sunday. That'd be cool. I would definitely play that. I enjoy 5. It didn't do well on the channel for some reason, but I enjoy it.
You're all clear up top. All right, you're clear there.
Give Jimmy a little push. Oh, that was more than a push. Slide job is shit, Jimmy. Blaney, I'm sorry for what happened to Watkins Glen. That was a bit, much.
You're all clear up top there.
Paul Menard, though. Trying to get her done. Dude, are we gonna get stage points in stage 2? How do we do that? Yeah, well, Akimbo, the algorithm I've determined actually, like, has it out for me. Like, I'm mostly joking, but also I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna take a stage point away from Jimmy because he needs it. I don't.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Okay, Bowman, you're getting your shit sent, buddy. I know you gotta go, but, like, get out of here with that.
You're all clear up top there.
Yeah, when I say that, I'm usually kidding, but not, like, entirely, because, like, you look at the numbers, and I'm like, Some things don't make sense. But whatever. I always hate it because sometimes I feel like I'm complaining too much. I'm still grateful for all y'all, but sometimes I do feel like I complain a little too much, even if it's justified. All right, we'll give Jimmy the stage point. He needs it. All right, there's your top 10. Paul Menard, stage winner. Brad Keselowski, a good run as well thus far. Blaney, kind of go through. Truex is 16th. Logano's 21st, not good for him. Elliott's trapped a lap down at the moment. He'll probably get the free pass. DiBenedetto's 27th. That's it for the playoff drivers. Okay. Yeah, we won the Southern 500 in photo finish, despite wrecking out like 3 times throughout the race. It's pretty impressive, honestly. Those fresh tires, man, I'm telling you. They're unreal. Alright. Stage 3 underway here at Bristol. Austin Dillon's kind of falling apart. Oh, Jimmy slid up, so did I. Edwards is locked in. Oh, I'm fucking locked the bumpers with him. Oh, sorry, Austin. That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. What happened to Jimmy? Oh, there he is. I was like, what happened to Jimmy? Another NASCAR or Forza Motorsports stream would be cool. Those did even worse. Once again, like, I will not be doing much more for a little bit until I get resituated at my new place. I have, like, you'll probably only see me live 2 more times, maybe 3, depending on how free I am. Oh, Brad, sideways, he saves it. He loses a spot there. That could be a huge difference. Dude, we could win this race. Which is crazy. Considering we were, like, struggling to be on the lead lap there for a bit. Oh, I just wrecked Boyer. I was not clear. 14 into the wall. Yikes. That's on me, Clint. Jimmy lost a lot of spots. Damn. Alright, well. I'm sorry, Clint Boyer Nation. That was on me.
You're coming to the green. Ready? The green flag is in the air.
Alright, we're green. I do have a couple of videos coming out that I know are going to do horrendously, but they're my favorite videos I've put together recently. That's always how it goes. If I make a video that I'm really proud of and I'm really like, yes, dude, I love this, it does horribly. The recent exception was the RBI baseball video did really well. I was expecting it to get like 200 views. Doublebuck, I'm well aware of the analytics of my channel, and it's very bad. Alright, Denny Hamlin. Ooh. I actually had a lot more fun with RBI baseball than I thought, because it's kind of like the Heat evolution of some people. I think someone compared it to Ignition. I was like, I would compare it more to Heat evolution in terms of like there's groundwork there for something not horrible, but it is just horrible because it's so unrefined and so buggy. If they would have kept making them for years and years, I think eventually they would have been alright. Like the last one, which was 21, was okay, I would say. It was still kind of glitchy and messy, but it was okay. Your first video is still... Yeah, thank you, Dettlebug. I know. Thank you. Once again, I know the channel has performed really shitty. It should become a compilation channel. I would get hundreds of thousands of views. My music shitpost channel, one that I've made as a joke, as a meme, because I thought it would be funny one day when I was messing around with a buddy of mine, has more views than this channel. And it's literally low effort. Some of it's, oh, Hamlin loose. Very low effort shitpost stuff. It has more views than this channel. Mainly because of one particular video, but still. This channel has no videos over 20k views. There's a video on that channel that's over 300,000. And that, to me, is precisely the issue with YouTube. Granted, there's a lot of videos that also have, like, 30 views on the channel, but once again, that's just right there, I think, speaks volumes. Ooh, car backed up there. Yep, they love slop. They don't like people who put in the time and effort. So, And with AI coming around, I mean, I used some AI for that, some of that stuff. What, ironically, the one song I genuinely put a lot of effort into the remixing did badly. I'm like, man, I should. It's like I dare. Oh, sorry, Paul. Sorry, Paul.
Outside, outside. You got room. You're clear there.
Oh, why'd you block me? Why'd you block? Why did you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Yo, I'll back off. I felt like a dick there. I mean, he did kind of come down on me, but still. Oh, you did it again! Stop, Paul. I feel bad for giving the lead to Hamlin there, but like at the same time, you chopped me down. Really. Speaking of chopping down, good lord. Lap cars, man. I just think it's very funny that we were somehow running second. I thought we were for sure screwed.
Road clear.
Book. Oh, I completely missed the corner there. These lap cars, man. Oh, dang it.
Still there.
Opinion on the Muppets? I love the Muppets. My solution to solving all of Disney's problems is instead of making their god-awful live-action remakes, I might have said this before, is just doing Muppet versions. Like, I would pay to go see, like a Muppet Cinderella or like a Muppet Moana, 100% over like an actual live-action remake. I refuse to go see them, but like if it's the Little Muppet instead of Little Mermaid, I am buying a ticket and I'm going to see it.
You're all clear up top there.
Yeah, how about Muppet Lilo and Stitch? Like any of it. I hate Disney's live-action remakes. They're soulless, they're cash grabs, and people still keep buying tickets to them. See a Muppet movie? My favorite Christmas movie is A Muppet's Christmas Carol. I still think it's the best Christmas movie. Because it's genuinely like a solid retelling of the... Okay, really, David? Of the... Okay, car. Thank you. Of the original. But it's super charming, and it's really cheesy.
Clear high, clear high.
Yeah, and the Muppets reboot isn't bad too either. Live action cars win. Don't... Yes, Duddlebug, once again, I am aware. The Belatra video did horrendously.
Still there.
Even if, looking at the math of it, I'll have to double check, but if every single person who it even popped up as a suggestion for watched it, it would only have like 1,000 views. So in other words, it wasn't that people weren't clicking on it, which they weren't a little less, but
Clear load, clear load.
it wasn't even that. It was that people were clicking on it less, but also it wasn't even given a shot. Which to me, if a video does badly, I'm obviously upset, but like when it's not even given a chance, that's when I get pissed. Gonna dive it in here. That was a bad idea. I'm bullying Paul. Paul, I'm sorry. That's twice I've bullied. I'm sorry. Paul, take the spot. Take the spot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I could have waited a lot longer to make a move. Take the spot, buddy. We still got 32 laps of this madness left. For competition mode, this is not bad. Is Harvick on the lead lap? Oh, what the heck did these guys come from?
Inside, inside. Looking inside now. Car on the outside now.
Harvick is winless this season. As a friendly reminder. Oh, yeah.
Car outside.
Least viewed NASCAR videos. Okay, Duddlebug, once again, I get it. Thank you. We don't need to be just typing messages for the last 10 minutes about my video performance. I'm well aware. Thank you. But I'm glad that you're watching the content, man.
Stay low, stay low.
Wait, really, Commander? I don't think so. Woo. 15 viewers on the stream. I see. I didn't know that, and that's depressing because
Careful. Still there.
even my streams have been performing horribly recently, man. I should literally just delete my channel at this point.
Careful. Still there.
Why not?
Clear all around.
I'm genuinely banking if NASCAR. I did not start streaming an hour ago.
Down 3 wide.
Oh, I put Paul on the wall again.
Car high.
I'm actually giving this win to Hamlin, aren't I?
Clear outside.
Unless I can get to him. Brad's not having a good run. Oh, Kyle Busch is going to make a move on us.
Got one.
There's like nowhere to go when these lap cars start doing this stuff. No, if I start doing NASCAR 25 stuff and the channel continues to do poorly, I'm genuinely going to quit. And quit as in like, not try to do stuff often. Like I'll still probably be like, oh, I feel like doing something today or making a video. But like in terms of actually like putting in consistent effort, I'll be like, nah, I'm done. That'll be the last straw. So if you have people who don't want to see me go away, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like I said, I've been a little down these last couple days, so I'm sorry if that's coming across.
You're clear. Got one down low now.
Just turn into, that's what I said earlier.
Clear low there. You got room. You're clear. Car high.
Get over here, Kyle. Get over here. Dude, Hamlin's not really been able to pull away because all these lap cars, man.
Stay low.
When the lap cars are too wide, it's just free time to gain up. When in doubt, go into gambling. Hey, I won $11 playing poker yesterday.
All right.
I'm up like $50 in the last 2 weeks. Granted, yesterday was the last time we played.
Car on the outside now.
A lot of people are going back home. But it was fun.
3 wide there.
Oof.
Got a car high now.
Yeah, I do remember when I did F124 stuff, and it also performed horribly. What I love is, like, the thing that irritates me the most is, like, when I try to do something new, I'll be like, okay, what I'm doing right now is starting to die off. It's not performing as well. Let me try something new. And then that new stuff does even worse. And I'm like, oh,
Got one outside now.
well, so it's just like this ultimatum of, like, well, I'm screwed
All
regardless.
clear up top. Clear all around.
You know what I mean?
Hold
Jeez.
your line. Got one inside.
Oh, car stepped out.
Car high. Careful there.
Like, you think that, like, that would, you take the hint and be like, okay, well, if the stuff what I'm doing isn't doing as well, let me try something new. It's a great time to try something new. Maybe that'll get it going, and then... Bye!
Stay high. Stay high.
That's why I'm just like... A, don't want to do this anymore sometimes. I say sometimes.
Coming inside now. Got one peeking inside.
But it's just demoralizing, where it's like... Because your hope is you get a fan base and you get people who
Outside.
enjoy your stuff, which I know all you do, I'm not saying that, but...
Got one
You
peeking
know, a good...
inside.
Oh, Kyle Busch is about to take that lead.
Clear low.
I'm getting blocked in.
Car there on the inside. Hold your line. 3 wide. Clear high. Clear high.
These Joe Gibbs boys. Oh, we're gonna have a good run here. Bowen would get out of the way, bro.
Hold your line. 3 wide.
Get out of the way. Okay. That's one way of getting out of the way. Oh, there goes Harvick.
You're all clear on the bottom end.
Caution is out on the racetrack. We'll stay out. Yeah, Bowman the Slowman, that's true. Alright, how many laps to go do we got? I don't really care if we win this race.
Green's out, man. Let's go. Outside.
Dude, I forgot how much the wheels spin on the restarts.
You're all
Oh,
clear.
at the back of Hamlin there.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Alright.
Clear all around there.
Ugh, I don't think I have enough for him. Oh, there goes the cart. Yep. Okay. This car's toast. How many cars? Oh, I pit. Oh, I 100% pit. I didn't realize there's only 14 cars in the lead lap. My car was damaged and it was driving like dog water. Oh yeah, so we 100% pit. I should have pit last time. I didn't even realize that. That's on me.
All right. You're clear there.
Ooh.
Still there.
Why did that delete? I don't know. What'd you send? This says retracted, so I didn't even say it was... I can tell when a mod deletes it, and that was not by a mod.
All right, you're clear.
Dude, we're already up to P2. Can we rob Kyle Busch of another win? That'd be crazy.
Got a Carlo now.
Oh, okay, well that's robbing him. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, Kyle, I'm sorry.
Car there on the inside.
Okay, I'm actually being a menace right now.
All right, clear outside. Car there on the inside.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
3 wide.
Chat, who do you want to win this race? I'll try to give him the win. Because I took tires to fix the car, and now it's like stupid fast. There, I spun out. Okay. Oh, don't throw the caution. That's fine. Okay, now I actually need to lock in. I have fresh tires, so this isn't technically Jover.
Still there. Clear down low.
See, I just gained a second there. Dude, could we... Okay, this is the stupidest thing. This is on competition mode. The only difference is we have fresh tires. Can I lock in and grab the lead before this race is over? New challenge. Bristol's so stupid because you just get a bunch of cars lapped down, you pit whenever you can if you stay on the lead lap, and then you just shred lap time.
But keep it going. All right, you're clear.
Alright, it's gonna be hard to pass here though. Alright, I need to gain a second, basically.
Last lap. Hit your mark. Car outside. You got room. You're clear there.
Oh, come on. Send it, baby. Send it, baby. No! Boo! 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 They would do that. Kyle Busch is your winner. And there is your finishing results. Bowman not with a good run. Truex a bad run. Almirola a bad run. DiBenedetto's definitely out. Of the running, that's for sure. Elliott, I think, might stay in. I mean, I wasn't gonna make it. This is what my problem with this game is, man. Is like you have fresh tires, it's so good, but then if you do it on normal tire wear, it's the AI they cheat. So it's unfortunate. Let's look at your playoff standings. Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Larson tied, and Larson moves on. Matt DiBenedetto made it? What? What? Really? That is shocking. By 4 over Larson, Johnson, and Almirola, Logano, and Dylan are gone. I'm guessing Johnson's actually out. I don't know if officially. We'll look at the official points here. That is shocking. We advanced the round of 12. We already knew that. When our top 10 streak continues, because of course it does. As the points reset, and yep, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Almirola, Joey Logano for the second season in a row is out in the round of 16, and Austin Dillon. We have a big points lead. Let's look at the normal point standings. Here it is. And we'll, do you guys want one more? Or I think we have, the round of 12, 8, then Homestead for next week. So it'd be 7. Or we could do one more, split it. I don't know. I'm kind of exhausted, today. I'm just not in a great mood today either. I'm sure you guys can tell. I try to be positive, but sometimes I'm just like, man, I feel not great today. But what do you guys think? Do you guys want one more? If you do, I'm more than happy to oblige. Or we can do it all next week. Up to you all. But this has been an insane stretch of races for us. Genuinely the best of the saga so far. Like, look at these results, man. Going all the way back to Charlotte. First, 7th, first, second, 3rd, first, 3rd, 10th, 5th, first, or first, 8th, 2nd. That is an insane stretch of races. We haven't had a finish outside the top 10 since Kansas, which hopefully we can get some redemption at. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 straight top 10 finishes. And all but 3 of those have been top 5s. So pretty generational run. How are we going to mess it up? Tune in next week to find out. No, but for real, I appreciate you guys. I know, once again, I'm sorry if I'm not been in the greatest mood today. Just life's been stressing me out a little bit recently. But I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. Like I said, I probably won't see you guys this weekend. It's going to be way too hot here for me to stream. It's not hot today, and I'm sweating a lot because it's just ridiculously hot. But yeah, that's the playoff picture. We have a plus 70 to the cut line, so we can probably just mess around and be all right for next week. But yeah, that's going to be it from me today, I suppose. And next week, I'm planning on next Wednesday. Be sure to join the Discord. That might change just because I have to take a final at some point next week. And also have like a little project thing I need to work on. And it depends on when my group mates want to do that. And typically they do it whenever I don't want to. So that's usually how it goes, right? So let me take a look real quick at something. Yeah, either Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. But join the Discord for updates. Maybe I'll pop in with a bonus stream Sunday night or something, or if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, appreciate every single one of you. You guys rock. Thank you for your continued support of this series, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.